Good afternoon from the D-Bat in the Borough. I'm Joe Hunk. The Titans had their first day of training camp or we should say rookie minicamp today as rookies met with the media. You'll hear more from that coming up here in just a moment on 3HL. But as that happened, the Bears decided to go ahead and just kill the drama because Matt Eberflus has said Caleb Williams will be the starting quarterback for the Chicago Bears week 1. Let's go ahead and knock that out of the way. So Tyler Boyd as well as Zay Jones both met with the Titans. Tyler Boyd was the one that eventually got signed by the Titans. Zay Jones just got signed by the Arizona Cardinals to a very similar deal. 1 year, $4.25 million. Tyler Boyd's was 1 year, $4.5 million. And tonight, immediately following 3HL, it is the number 1 ranked team in the nation, Tennessee, in Nashville to take on Vandy. You'll be able to hear that right here on the Zone right after 3HL. For all your foundation repair and waterproofing needs, you need to visit USSTN.com. Breaking news at once on your home for the Vols, the flagship station for your Tennessee Titans, as well as home to 3HL. This is 104.5 The Zone.
Three HL 104.5 The Zone. Brent Doherty with you on a beautiful day in the Music City. It is Friday.
Yes, it is.
Is your mic on?
Yes, it is. No, it's not. Yes, it is.
There
it is. Yes.
I don't hear you either, Babs.
Can't hear you, Babs.
I like doing mic checks on live on it.
That sounds good.
Babs, do a mic check.
Hey, there she go.
I was going to say Slays is on. It's just low. Mine just wasn't on.
We're back.
Kirby with no love for me.
Do we have a parking lot here at D-Bat in Murfreesboro? Did I hear about that?
Nah.
So,
So what had happened was?
so what had happened was I got this big old truck now.
I'm scared of you. I was already scared of you.
I'm backing into my parking spot.
Yeah.
I'm watching my camera. I'm listening to my alarms. All of a sudden, I hear...
She's rolling. Hang on. She's rolling her hand visually in a circular motion like you used to drive like the pimp Cadillac or something.
Drop it like it's hot. So... I'm easing on in. All of a sudden, Slade slams on his horn, gives me a heart attack. I think I'm about to hit him.
Now listen, y'all. This is what you got to understand. I feel as a responsible guy that, when I see my dog, my teammate, going into a situation where it's, things could end bad. I could sit back and say, you know what, they got it, or I could be cautious and proactive instead of reactive and jump on the horn. Babsy looked like she was backing up.
We don't do horns in this town. You just said that.
So that lets you know what I was really thinking. I'm sitting there like, no, Babsy. First of all, she zoomed past me. And when she zoomed past me, she created an angle, and I was like, okay, she came back up at that angle. Let me see what she's about to do. I thought she was going
up at that angle.
I thought she was going to go up again once she realized it. She was like, nope, I'm doing it right here. So I'm like, oh, man, no, Babsy. And she kept going. And you know how you ease on the brake and you're getting closer to it? Instead, it was like she let off the gas and just let it roll. I was like, that's a nice amount of speed right there. So she got close. And
I appreciate you looking out for me.
Yeah, but
I had it.
Because I know if you would have hit it, you would have said, Slay, were you just sitting there watching me? Like, why didn't you say something?
I would have yelled at you.
I'm saying? So,
yeah.
I'll take this.
I'm a pro now in this truck.
I've been
I can
watching
back
you.
in at 20 miles per hour and
she was rolling.
then reverse it.
She was rolling. Then I saw the police car right there. I was like, no, we can't do a hit and run. So even if she did tap it, I can't tell her, move, the police here. Like,
do you know why the police are here?
Why? Because what Tennessee going to do to Vandy?
Oh, dear. Here we go.
Because what Tennessee going to spank Vandy, they ought to be arrested for it. There go my man. Go Vols, little dog. See? There we go.
So cute.
Yes,
He's got his little brown Padres hat on and his Tennessee Vols T-shirt.
Repping, baby.
Yeah, there's a police officer here that had some that took exception to something that Brad Hopkins said. That's what drew me out.
What did B. Hop say?
He said that it's funny that this is where we are in this series with Vanderbilt and Tennessee baseball, where Brad Hopkins' hot take was Vanderbilt's not going to get swept.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah, he wasn't confident enough that they're not going to win or that they're going to win the whole series. He just said, no, they're going to steal one.
Yeah, so this fine officer over here walks in, and after they're done, he had something to say to Brad Hopkins. So.
Wow.
Hey, you can always have something to say to B-Hop.
You should have took B-Hop down, man. when you spew craziness like that, you got to take a guy down. I know B-Hop trying to be neutral, but hey, man, not in this rivalry. No, sir. Because when they was on top, this is all Vandy looked forward to. The spring. Like they were going to take over in the spring. And now, all of a sudden, they don't even look forward to – what do they look forward to? The summer?
What do you mean?
Vandy fans.
The summer? What sport is it?
First of all, why am I keep on calling them Candy?
Bowling.
Candy fans.
Are they candy today?
Bowling.
Okay.
National champions.
Women's bowling.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Numerous.
Multiple.
Okay.
Hey,
I
now
give
they
props
can
on
look forward to volleyball in 2025.
Hey, well, no, I don't think you want to see. Well,
No, they should be good.
all I'm saying is I'm putting this out in the atmosphere. Elena, is it how you say it? Ayana or Elena? I can't remember how to say her name, but C.J. Watson daughter, about 6'3". Yeah, be on the
Is she
lookout.
going to Tennessee?
We don't know yet. I hope we can get off the
Volleyball?
West Coast. Woo,
Outside
serious.
hitter?
Woo, everything hit her. I'm gonna send you the clips.
Everything hit her.
Yeah, that's when you don't know what the exact term is. You
Yeah.
just go with everything.
Everything.
Like everything's cool. We don't know what Tennessee is.
She gonna
She
spike.
gets kills.
She's gonna,
Yes.
That's as
she
good
gonna
as you
smash
get.
in your face like that.
She's
If
so
she's
long and
6'3",
athletic.
she's probably not a middle.
Oh my gosh, she is
Nowadays.
Oh, she's an animal.
Like poor baby Babs isn't going to be able to play volleyball because she
No, dude.
is.
No, she can be you.
She can be me, yeah, but that sounded funny. Yes, she can. She can be.
She can
a,
go for the lesson, be me. Like,
yeah,
my
she
bad,
could be a
man. That was
libero.
something
Yeah,
like-
she could do
libero,
that.
that's it.
But it's harder to get
Libero,
scholarship
libero.
for. Yeah, I've always called it libero.
And now they call it libero. I think.
And then they yelled at me doing play-by-play and said it's libero.
Yeah.
But then I asked like Paul Sunderland, who's like the goat of volleyball, and he's like, it's libero. So who knows? How about this? When I played, this is how old I am, it was a defensive specialist, and you still had to like sub in to go play the back row, and that is not the case anymore.
So
there was
she's
no
6'3"?
different colored jersey.
Yeah, she would spike it in your face like that girl from Florida.
Shut it.
Don Davenport is here.
Hey, hit it, Zeph. There we go. Happy Friday, y'all.
Yes.
Oh.
Listen, are you going to get in the batting cage here at D-Bat in Murfreesboro?
Well, I would assume yes.
Okay.
I do have on white skinny jeans and a shirt, but you know, that's all
I'm
right.
glad you have a shirt on.
Yeah, I braided my hair just to keep it out of my face.
So,
I was
she's
going to
ready.
pitch. I was
Yeah.
going to do the
You're gonna
pitch
pitch.
accuracy thing too. Yeah,
I'm
Okay,
trying to
I haven't
find-
seen that one.
but I'll step into the batting
do
pitch.
have-
You know, I did play softball back in my day.
Yeah, get them, Babs.
When did you quit playing softball?
You know what the problem was back then? The school softball season was the same as volleyball.
Yeah.
So my freshman year, so I played when I was in 8th grade. I played on the high school team, JV for volleyball, and so then my freshman year, I was on varsity for volleyball, and I started to play JV softball, and then my coach was kind of like, "Yeah, it's just not going
Pass
to
that
work."
down the
So
floor.
you have to like pick your, so even back then, I felt like you had to pick your sports at least in the same season,
Ayana.
Yeah, she's an outside hitter, Slay.
Yeah, you see a Hashigan?
Yeah.
Slave showing highlights too.
Yeah.
Babs.
Yeah.
Slay Dog is here
I know
in
this
his
is great radio. but-
Sophomore.
in his
I'm in the building. I'm in the building.
in his Tennessee jersey.
And not only Tennessee jersey. That's Christian Moore jersey. Semo jersey.
Oh.
I got this one. Yeah, I got this. You know how they had the kind you can
Customize the
customize. Yeah. And then guess what? It went to him for NIL.
Oh,
Yeah, so when you when you do the customizations to it, then the person that you're customizing it for gets the NIL.
That's cool.
Percentage of it. Yeah, that was pretty dope. So I said, let me go.
Oh, you would have
Seymour,
been
dog.
loaded back
Man,
in the day.
I would have been begging people to buy jerseys.
Headbands.
Yeah, headbands, all the wristbands,
Yep.
everything.
remember when Knoxville ran out of headbands and you couldn't even wear your own
That was
headband
a shame.
That's
because everybody was
crazy.
buying all the
Dog,
headbands?
She's still not using all of her power,
She's
by
a
the way.
sophomore.
I know. She's
Like,
going to be
just-
really good.
I hope they
She's
come
She's already
close.
really good, but
If they come close, we're going to a game.
So how much money went to him? Like, can he go to Gus's
forgot the
Good
percentage.
Times Deli?
Oh,
on you?
yeah. Yeah, easy.
Get a steam sandwich?
Yeah, he easy Gus. He easy Gus meal.
Here's the thing about Gus's in Knoxville. Everybody always talks about the steam sandwich, which you should.
Mm-hmm.
The fries are amazing, low-key.
Yes, they are.
Nobody talks about it because the sandwiches are so good.
And all the season salt they put on
yes.
them. I love you. I'm ready to
See,
win.
I am due. I need a Tennessee game, dang it.
Yeah, you
I
need to
haven't
hit
had
Gus's.
one in a couple years.
Oh, you just roll with us.
Broadcasting
you always
live.
working.
You're always working. We're broadcasting live in Murfreesboro, DBAT, an indoor baseball facility. We were walking through there a little bit ago. There are a lot of kids in there getting lessons and hitting the cages with their parents and all kinds of things. They've got camps and clinics, 24,000 square feet indoor, climate control. Feels good in here. 16 batting cages, state-of-the-art equipment, professional instructors, and more. Join the zone here. Blaine and Mickey were here, but Blaine was actually Brad Hopkins today. They were here. They had a good time, and you could join us for the mini combine. Watch us and try to beat us at the accuracy pitch. Who can throw the hardest? Who can hit the most pitches? Check out the Hit Tracks Baseball Simulator and more.
So you just have
Coming
to
up today.
connect? See, I have a chance with that. I can connect. Huh?
You just got to connect.
It's got to be fair.
Well, yeah.
You're just eliminating foul balls. Like your bowling game with the gutter ball?
Yeah, that doesn't count. Next.
Next.
New try.
Prizes drawn hourly. Is that true, Hunk and Eggy Bop?
From what I've been told, yes.
From what he's been told, he says. Kirby's here. Eggy Bop's here. Eggy Bop's brother's here. Don Davenport's here. Slay's here. I'm here. Hunk is here. And a lot of baseball instruction going on. Austin Stanley just sent me a text. I can smell Gus's fries right now. That's what I'm here for, Austin. To make you think about something you can't have. 3HL Friday edition. We're going to spend a lot of time talking about the Titans Rookie Minicamp. You're going to hear from a lot of the participants, and we'll do that as we continue to roll through the show. We've also got Tennessee Vandy to get into. Some NBA fines were levied. Can the Titans D actually be pretty good this year? That's a topic I want to throw out there. And then TSU with a big-time hire of women's basketball coach. We'll talk about all this coming up. 3HL 104.5 The Zone. I want to tell you about my friends at X Golf, man. This is something very creative that you can do by yourself or with your buddies, or you can work on your game or have fun or drink at the bar or eat. And do all of these things while you play indoor golf. X Golf in Murfreesboro and in West Nashville in Bellevue, the home of indoor golf in Middle Tennessee. These two locations have great menus and full bars. X Golf, the most accurate simulator experience in the world. That golf simulator is amazing. They've got sensors everywhere, and the putting is easy, which is sometimes difficult with these simulators. Not at X Golf. Putting is easy there. PlayXGolf.com is the website. That's PlayXGolf.com. The next generation of indoor golf. They have reinvented the indoor golf experience by creating the world's most advanced and accurate simulators on the market today. And by doing so, they've allowed players of every skill level, including me, to take on the world's most popular courses, including St. Andrews, Spyglass, Pebble Beach, and more. I played Pebble Beach. Shot a 104. Shot the radio station at Pebble Beach. But I was really tired, and I'm out of shape.
Oh, excuses.
So that's what happened. I shot at 10 on the last hole on 18 at Pebble Beach. I
bet
mean,
it didn't cost you $580 for that round. Because
this
that's
is
what
true.
it would if you were there.
This is true. I shanked two balls into the ocean off the cliff. But you'll do much better than me. It's always 72 degrees and sunny inside X Golf. Again, playxgolf.com. Going to give away a gift card in a little bit. Stay tuned.
Pella Windows and Doors of Nashville. Woo! Getting choked up about my windows. Pella Windows and Doors of Nashville is who you need to call if you need replacement windows. Yes, they are the best. I know because I used them. And I was joking about getting choked up about my windows, but I really do love my windows. So you guys know I have baby Babs who likes to look out the window, put her hands all over the windows. Well, my old windows wouldn't even open, even though bugs would crawl in the summer and sit all over the windowsill. But I couldn't open them to actually clean them and wipe off all the handprints. Is that you? You have windows that won't open? Well, my new Pella Windows and Doors from Pella Windows and Doors of Nashville are awesome and so easy to open. down, clean the inside, and no more bugs coming in, which is great considering we're about to have a cicada. So maybe that's you. You have windows that aren't doing their job anymore. Pella Windows and Doors of Nashville's who you need to call. You can schedule your free consultation. Check out their limited time special offer, which is 50% off qualifying installations and no money down, no interest, no payments for 12 months. All you have to do to find Pella Windows and Doors of Nashville is go schedule that consultation online at pellanashville.com.
3HL 104.5 The Zone. Brent Doherty, Don Davenport, and Ron Slade broadcasting live in Murfreesboro. DBAT, Murfreesboro.com is the website, and the kids are dancing before they go into the cages to get some work in. Remember, keep your weight back. Violent hip turn.
Take your dad hat off.
There's no way to hit a cough button with these microphones, so sorry about that. Slade's in here giving advice to Bob and his brother.
I just gave advice to the young fella. You was talking about stay back. I told him to take his dad's hat off.
What's his dad's hat look like?
Yeah.
Oh, Alabama Crimson Tide. All the way back to Bessemer.
I thought it was Braves from far away.
Nah. Too much. You see all that maroon in there.
People mix those up. Like non-sports fans, a lot of times will mix up Alabama and
nobody in the South. That means you don't belong down here if you mix it up. I mean, you're a foreigner.
We send you out like Bo Nix.
Get on out of here. Yeah, go to the West Coast.
Go hang out with Bo Nix.
Yeah, he got something for you up there.
So you were trying to instigate a fight between Bob and his little brother, who's not so little.
No, Bob and his big brother.
No, Bob is the older brother.
You the older brother, Bob? Oh, Bob, well, you're now the older brother, young Bob. Yeah, no. Now you're the older brother. You've been handed the crown. Bob don't want the crown. As the older brother, listen, kids, as the older brothers, it is your duty to strike fear into the little brother heart. Now, you never let anything happen to him. You always his defender. But when it come down to one-on-one, the big brother strikes fear in the younger brother's heart. Always. I don't care. Y'all can be 93 and 92 years old. Always Phil.
Boy, wouldn't that be a fight?
I don't care how big you get or anything. It's always Phil. I'm telling you, man. My brother, Pat Slay, anybody out there that know him, this man is built like a Greek god. Like I got none of them genes.
What?
He's built like a Greek god.
You're 6'8".
Yeah, but he built like,
no Hitchcock is what you're saying.
Nah, man, I ain't never thought about a Hitchcock. It's like a Greek statue. He could go actually put on something
like
white.
Like the David statue?
No, he could be at the Parthenon with Athena inside. Oh. And nobody would never know he's a real person.
Is Athena still inside that
Probably
place?
So. He could break her out.
Does anyone know?
I'm saying all that to say, man, listen.
He could break her out.
He know. I'll run up on Big Slay. And he going to tell you the same thing. But if you say something about Big Slay, watch what he do. I'm telling you, you get a younger brother, always got that pit bull in him. But there's only one person that can tame him. That's the older brother.
So Bob said about his younger brother, he's lean, but he's also really fast.
Yes, Bob.
So your advice was what?
Yeah, fall on him, Bob.
Fall on him.
Put your weight on him.
Fall on him. Yeah. So, like, if a tiger's chasing you, you can't outrun a tiger. You just fall on him.
If you're not built like J.C. Latham, then you got a chance. If you built like him, then and that's the younger brother, Lord help you.
By the way, as long as we're mentioning animals, let me get this one out of the way, and then we'll go to the Titans. A zoo in China. You with me? Zoo in China.
Boy. You with me, Big Slay?
This was definitely
a zoo in China was denied the privilege of exhibiting giant pandas, so they got creative. You know what they did?
What?
They painted 2 chow dogs to look like pandas and exhibited the pups as panda dogs.
I gotta see what a chow dog is.
What in the world?
I don't even know what that is.
You don't know what a chow is?
Yeah, when you chow down.
No,
that's the chow.
We had a chow. So back in the day, dogs used to run around the neighborhood with no collar, no nothing.
Chow.
Yeah.
And the meanest dog in our neighborhood, like if you saw this dog, you went the other way, was a chow chow.
Yep.
So anyway,
they are hit or miss.
They painted these 2 chow chow dogs to look like pandas, and so they're under scrutiny from the public. So they released a statement that said, normal people dye their hair, dogs can too.
Wow.
Really hard to fight back on that one.
That's tough.
They're doubling down.
Oh, and that was the first thing that popped up, the China Zoo. It looked like one.
Why did they do it again?
Out of spite. They wouldn't give them a giant panda, so they created their own thing.
Kind of looked like it.
Can you see it from here?
Yeah.
No, you can't.
Click that.
Oh, darn.
Yeah.
No thanks.
I mean, I'm not going to lie. It kind of looks like a panda.
I'd probably go see the Chow Chow panda dogs.
Oh.
I might rather see that than the panda. That's cute.
Don't go in there with them.
They're fluffy.
Yes, they are.
Zoo drama. Who'd have thought that
China's
would
zoo
be
drama
on a
yeah,
Friday.
On a Friday.
Hey, man, people color their hair. Dogs can, too. Kirby just nailed Hunk with a zinger. Hunk just shrugs his shoulders.
Hey, he looks younger without the gray.
Yeah.
Your beard is weird. Tennessee Vanderbilt this weekend. We'll talk about that. Man, Titans rookies hit the rookie minicamp practice field today. And it was interesting to see all the videos of Bill Callahan's sled. So I think a lot of people, they would see the sled and see J.C. Latham not move the sled and then come up with this grandiose theory that he sucks and he's never going to be a player. Until you learn that Bill Callahan created and invented these sleds, and if you don't hit it right, it won't move. If you hit it right, it will.
Yeah.
So that's the whole thing. How creative is this guy, Bill Callahan?
Bertha is her name.
Yeah.
The sled's name is Bertha.
The sled's
Bertha
name is
and there's
Bertha.
another one. Yeah.
There's two of them. I
Yeah.
forget the other one.
Golly, I heard it today. Who, Olga?
Oh, that might be it. Olga.
Might be Olga,
I mean, Bertha is the O-line
Bertha's mom.
sled.
Yeah.
Here's what I love about all this video that's out there. The intense instruction that is going on with Bill Callahan.
The attention to detail is serious.
It's I can't wait to ask Ramon more about it, watching that, just because he played so long in this league and, knows good coaches and knows good offensive line coaches
right.
or whatever. I'm just curious what his thought is sitting there watching Bill Callahan work with these, especially rookies, right?
Let's
I love it.
Brian Callahan actually talked about this. He talked about Bill Callahan's sled and how it's different from other sleds.
I don't know if you guys know, I think my dad invented that sled. So it's designed in a way to more accurately mimic what it feels like to have to clamp and brace on, what a normal defender would feel like. Some of the old school sleds, they don't really give you that same balance issue, and they're really hard to move. I mean, those I can't tell you how hard those things are to move, and to move straight, because they tip and they're off balance. They're meant to really stress guys' ability to strengthen their core, keeping their hands tight, and be able to drive a sled vertically as opposed to getting all off kilter. It's a balance thing. So there's a lot of indoctrination that goes into those sleds. Our guys, even now, it's taken them a couple weeks to feel good about moving them the way they're supposed to move. So it's fun to watch. I like watching those guys do it, but they improve pretty quickly. It happens fast.
How incredible is that, the attention to detail on technique? Because he's right. The old school sleds that you had in high school and stuff, you could be off balance and still move that thing.
Yeah.
Now, you might go a different direction.
So it's interesting to watch the videos, too, especially Latham when he first kind of started the earlier videos, where he could get it going and then it stops. And that's that whole moving it straight in front of you instead of the side. That's the balance. That's the
control.
Right? The control. So the sled weighs 380 pounds.
Woo!
Is the backstory.
Hey, that's
on
about
it.
that's almost
380
Hey,
pounds.
T-Sweat's almost there.
That's what you're practicing against.
380 pounds. And when Latham did it properly in the videos, I mean, just demolished it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Let's hear from J.C. Latham, who talked about
dope, man.
how hard it was to learn how to use this Bill Callahan sled, Bertha.
Yeah, I mean, it's 380 pounds. At Bama, we have a sled similar to it, not exactly like that, but we just put our coaches on it. So it's kind of, the same in that sense, but I mean, it really emphasizes technique. On my first rep where he wanted us to move it, I shot out my hips and kind of got it straight up. And if you get it straight up, you're not going to move it as a D lineman. It'll be a stalemate. So you really kind of got to gradually drive as you rise with your hips. So that's something that I was learning as I went. But it really emphasizes technique though.
He
Fascinating.
combined so much in that one
20-second answer.
Yeah, and it's so it is. You think about high school, and everybody knows the sled that he's talking about that they have at Bama that you stand on, the coaches stand on, everybody at the same, maybe 3 guys, maybe the whole line, maybe 2 guys, maybe 1, but you hit it and you take it. Once you get it up in the air, you start doing all kind of things with it. Usually guys, when they finish, they throw it up in the air, it bounces all kind of ways, next guy goes. So to be able to think about what I was talking to Coach Mack about Wednesday, when I was up there working out with the football guys, and how you're supposed to stay low. Nobody's rising up and doing all of this. When you practice. Yeah, I don't know what I'm trying to take me out of here. Yeah. Nobody's rising all up and going wild and, going every which way. You got to stay compact and drive.
Stay low,
and watching them do that, that is a dope machine. That's you combine all. And I was saying that, my bad, about the shoot. when I said I come about to shoot and I might raise up, you might hit your head. But that's why linemen are taught to stay down. Both of them. So that's
and
interesting,
wasn't that one of the knocks on Latham's technique too?
Yeah.
Coming out at college was kind of loose, gets too loose in the hips, comes up too quickly, all of that. So fascinating,
man.
It's fun to watch.
It is. That's why Coach Mack been raving about it. We didn't talk to him 2 weeks, and he keep on saying, "Boy, I can't wait till y'all see him work with these old linemen." It's just the details in it.
We talked with J.C. Latham about his supposed 30-minute meeting,
right?
Before the draft with Bill Callahan that turned into 2 hours of kind of changing his technique a little bit. And J.C. Latham said about that meeting, he said, man, I realized coming out of that thing, one of us is going to get really lucky to be coached by him.
Mm-hmm. And now
Isn't that interesting? So what did J.C. Latham have to say about day one under OLJ, Bill Callahan?
Coach Callahan, he's very, very intricate with the detail of the work, and he'll let you know if you had a bad rep, he'll just tell you your rep sucked. And then, but if you did good, he'll let you know you did good. He'll show you areas to improve in, and he's really intricate. Even in the meetings, he'll show us the film and what it should look like, how it's supposed to be done. He'll talk to us about it, and then he'll even just grab random guys and be like, "Hey, all right, let me see you do this, do that." He grabbed me earlier when we were in the meeting, and we were going over our stance, and I was in my stance for like 2 minutes. So he was trying to show us and show me like how to keep the knee bend and the weight distribution and all that. But yeah, he's a great coach.
I mean, it's so interesting to hear these guys talk about, number one, being on an NFL practice field for the first time, but also hearing from J.C. Latham talking about OLJ, offensive line Jesus, Bill Callahan.
And hearing from Bill Callahan, too.
Yeah.
Which is awesome. And just hearing him, how proud he is of his son, this is the mushy side of me, right, coming out here. How proud he is of his son, how much he wants to see him succeed, how lucky he feels to be here, to be on this staff with him. Like, all of that is just really fun. And here's the other thing about this staff, and I know Ramon hit on it yesterday, we're lucky right now at what we get from this staff. But Brian Callahan is so open and honest about everything that's going on right now. Even that story talking about, his dad in that sled. And we are getting so much more information about what's going on right now at rookie camp. And you heard J.C. Latham talk too. He's going in depth with the media about what technique he's working on. We never got that with the
you know what's going to
stop
that? You know what's going to stop that? Losing. If he starts losing, it gets those.
Yeah,
he's gonna coil up. Yeah. But no, you're right.
Or dumb media people that ask attacking questions.
Yes,
that might stop.
Right,
it too.
that are working on their stories and need quotes or whatever.
Yeah.
But and the other thing is he's giving you such a window into what they do, and that's really interesting. And I know a lot of coaches they would love to be able to control all of the information, like communist Russia or something. But
they would love to just not talk to us. Most of them.
Oh, for sure that. But that's what's interesting about this, and what J.C. Latham said about Bill Callahan. He said, "Well, he'll tell you when your rep sucked." And I immediately thought of Babs, because during the break, Slay's cutting a live, and she didn't appreciate the way he started his live. He's like, she goes, "You need to start that over."
Details,
but
man.
you did, and then you one shot it, and it sounded
and then
great.
it was perfect.
So let's hear about T. Sweat a little bit. And Brian Callahan was asked how he looked today.
He looked good today. I thought he moved well. You never know when guys get here what they're going to look like, and I thought he did a nice job. Looked like the guy we saw on tape, which was good to see.
I don't believe him.
Talking about, hold on, who was he talking about?
Serious. Here's the other thing. He's so open and honest about everything that he just said that, and I don't think he's being honest there. I don't think he's a good liar.
I think he's.
This is totally just me saying
I think he's,
that, by the way. Do not read anything into this.
Right. Plus, we don't know where T. Sweat is, with his personality and all these things.
Right.
And, maybe he needs to hear that for a second.
In shape or not in shape, too.
Right. So, speaking of T. Sweat, we were talking about this yesterday. Can NBA players play in the NFL as opposed to NFL players can't play in the NBA, according to Austin Rivers. Tavondre Sweat was asked, can basketball players play in the NFL?
Basketball players can't play NFL. I'm too soft.
Oh boy.
That's what's up.
So
I'm gonna speak on behalf of all basketball players and especially myself. I've never played in a game where they walked away and said, "Dang, dude, soft." Ever in my entire life. I mean, ever in my entire life.
I'll say this.
Ever.
You're a special kind of hooper, though.
I mean, ever though, Babs.
So,
nobody around me.
You can't tell me that some of those shooting guards aren't soft.
Yeah, but I
wouldn't say point guard because I think point guards are like the feistiest.
I think it's some football guys out there that's soft. All we got to do is just cut on the tape and watch them flop around. I mean, it goes both ways.
Especially
people doing all the time. Man, what? We seen people trying to draw flags and flop when somebody touch their helmet, they fall all down, flail, be done hurt themselves. Like, come on, man. It goes both ways, man.
Yeah, both ways. Who's my guy for Dallas? Doncic.
Oh, Luka. Yeah, but that's European. That's just European.
I told Slay I was watching the Mavs game the other day. This was like a couple weeks ago, and I was like, man, all Luka was doing was bitching about everything.
Yeah, they try to sell the call, but I think it's the same thing. Like, you have to be, when you start talking about tough and things of that. Football is a physical sport, from the snap of the ball to the whistles blown. Basketball, like, you're running. You know what I'm saying? So it's a little bit more agility and things. Yeah. So,
yeah.
I mean, yeah, it is some soft guys.
That's why I don't understand the comparison thing, and we're all doing it for 3 days.
Right. I can say it's some soft. It is some soft guys.
The reason why they asked T. Sweat that is because he played basketball in high school, and we found an article before right after the draft from the Austin Statesman that talked about him being small when he got to Texas.
Yeah.
He said, I was too small. He's like, I was in basketball shape. And his favorite player is Kevin Durant. And he said, then he found out at Texas, all the food is free. So
you know what's funny about that too? They keep on asking these guys that played basketball in high school.
Yeah.
Like, dude, I know a lot of guys that play football in high school. Like,
Do you know, I played basketball in high school. Do you know what else I did? I ran track in high school. I was terrible.
Yeah, see, that
doesn't count.
Man. Like, it's crazy.
High school doesn't count.
Almost doesn't count.
When we come back, you'll hear more from all of these guys as we continue to roll through some Titans talk. If you want in and want to comment on anything you've heard, it is Trash Talk Friday as well, and there's a pretty big baseball series that's happening down there in the campus of Vanderbilt University. If you want to get in, 615-737-1045. We are at DBAT, an indoor baseball facility in Murfreesboro, and you can check them out online, dbatmurfreesboro.com, at DBAT Sports on the socials, 920 Esther Lane in the borough if you want to come see us. And there is a DBAT location in Bowling Green as well. We'll be right back.
What's happening, people? I hope you're checking on your loved ones or people that you're just friends of or a friend of someone. When these storms came through, man, did a lot of damage. You have the opportunity right now to get ahead of the next one, because even if it doesn't hit next week, month from now, year from now, it will hit, and it just could be something else. Electric power going out for any given reason. Cove Generators is giving you the opportunity to get you now a free new 10-year warranty along with a purchase of a Generac home standby generator. That's over $700 value, man. Get in on the deal today. Say goodbye to power outages, and know that they do, Babsy, have portable generators available.
Yes, if anyone needs that now, call Cove Generators. You mentioned that 10-year warranty. If you call them, that's for the month of May. For the month of May. And they're bringing this back, too, for the month of May. Generator Dave is giving you an additional $500 discount if you heard about Cove Generators from Slay and me and 104.5 and 3HL in the zone. So if you were ever considering buying a Generac home standby generator, call them today, because this is the best deal you will ever get in Tennessee. And financing is available. Terms and conditions do apply.
Give them a call, 931-559-3311 at CoveCLVEGenerators.com. Stay
Dickens Turf and Landscape Supply, that's where you need to go to get the best lawn in the neighborhood. My guys at Dickens will help you out. Also with the cicada invasion, worst one in 221 years. Those things are great fertilizer. I don't know if Trey Hartsook has any information about that. Can advise you on what to do with dead cicada shells, but here he is. Hey, Trey, what's up?
Hey, bro, what's up, man? I'll tell you what they need to do with those cicadas. They need to drug test those things. You know, those big red eyes, there's probably some marijuana smoke going around, and want to make sure that our lawn's looking good. So cicadas really doesn't have a bearing on our lawn one way or another. The only thing that is no good is there's no way to really get rid of them because people have called in, they've asked, hey, what can we do? There's really no answer right now that we have. The only good thing is that there's been a rumor spread that we're going to be in a double cicada year here in Middle Tennessee, and that's not necessarily the truth. So been kind of doing my research on it to stay caught up. But on to the turf grass. Let's talk about that. If you want to talk about cicadas, give me a call, and we'll talk about it. Let's make sure it's that time of year. Need to make sure that our lawn is looking good, and how can we do that? Is staying on top of the fertilization and the weed control, because what we don't want to do is get a really good lawn looking good and then let it go this summer, get eaten up by a lot of weeds and fungus. Stay on top of it. If you got any questions whatsoever, stop in and see us. We'd love to talk to you about it. Also, take advantage of the Toro Spring Sales event. It's running out the end of the month. Replace that mower. A ton of good financing options if you want to go that route. If you pay cash, obviously you'll get a really good discount here at Dickens Turf and Landscape Supply, and we love to help you with it. Conveniently located all over Middle Tennessee. Got locations in Nashville, Hendersonville, Murfreesboro, Bellevue, Breville, Lombard, Mount Juliet, and Franklin. If you can't get a hold of us, check us out online, DickensSupply.com.
3HL 104.5, The Zone, broadcasting live in Murfreesboro. D-Bat in indoor baseball facility. Lessons, batting cages, camps, clinics. 24,000 square feet indoor, climate controlled, 16 batting cages, and a lot of people in here, a lot of kids in here getting swings in. And that's what it takes, reps.
Gotta have reps. Gotta have reps.
You can watch the show, YouTube, Facebook Live, and Twitch.
Twitch, please.
The F&M Bank chat is open. You can hit us up there. I was joking about the cicadas during the Digging Surf and Landscape Supply commercial, but Don Davenport found this today.
What you found, Daz?
From Jim Neal. Cicadas are not a dog's friend. Mine was eating them like popcorn the other day. He wrote, I heard they taste like chicken. Everybody's got jokes. Wound up in the hospital. The dog wound up in the hospital after eating a bunch of cicadas. They have a bacteria on their backs that is toxic to dogs. A shot and 7 days of probiotics. Thanks to the Nolensville Veterinary Hospital. How are you going to control your dogs with
I don't know.
cicadas?
I have 4 of them. You know what Mr. Babb said?
He doesn't care.
No, he's like, hey, evolution. Yeah.
Even the one you just dump like 12 grand into?
Oh, no. That one's going to stay alive forever. Trust me. We just invested a whole lot into that little booger.
Look at this guy, Slate. We've already talked about him with the
my man.
Tennessee T-shirt. How old are you, dude? 7. My man's a ball player. He's already sitting on the bucket. He's got his backpack with his bat hanging out, and he's watching the show.
Flat bill, low, hat low over the eyes.
Ball player.
Having a
Crocs.
good time out here.
What position do you play? Well, what happened was outfield.
Yeah.
Can we stick you at first base some too? Yeah.
Like our first baseman is already like super good.
Oh, his first baseman is super good, he said.
Ah.
Hey, don't back down from competition, big man.
Hey, outfield's very important.
And when you turn 9, you got to start pitching. So start working on that
Mayor. Maybe his family don't want him to pitch and tear up his shoulder.
now. He's really good at pitching. He just said.
There you go.
Here comes his dad with Chicago White Sox all over the place. So cicadas and dogs, that's a bad combination, y'all. Just know that.
Yeah.
Dog owners out there, watch out.
FYI.
Can the Titans D actually be pretty good this year? I started thinking about. So up front, you got Big Jeff and T Sweat. What do you think we're going to get from T Sweat? Do you think that he's going to have his moments and not have have games where he doesn't show up, like a lot of rookies? Or do you think he's going to be a factor?
But that's a rookie thing.
But do you think he's going to be a factor?
I don't think it's going to be because of his weight issues or lack of in shape. I don't think it's going to be that. I don't think it's going to be an Isaiah, like a lesser Isaiah Wilson thing, right? I feel like
I think he's going to contribute.
Yes.
Number
I
one,
do
because
too.
you're going to have an opportunity, right? Like that.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, that helps. Can't do it without.
Plus, think about the guy next to him taking up bodies.
Yeah.
Right? So if you've got T Sweat and Big Jeff up front, then you've got Harold Landry and Arden Key on the edge. You okay with that, right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
You've got Kenneth Murray and Cedric Gray, who by everyone we talk to should play well off of each other stylistically. Again, you're relying on a rookie.
Right.
But we were talking with Coach Mack, and he's like, Cedric Gray's not going to come off the field. Because I said I was watching the film on him, and he stayed on the field in sub packages. He's like, yeah, he's sideline guy. He can cover. He's not coming off the field. So that's what you got there. Cornerbacks: Awuzie, L'Jarius Sneed, Roger McCrary. Good with that?
Yes, definitely.
And then safety is Amani Hooker, and then someone they will sign, right?
Yeah.
Definitely not good with that right now.
But you're good with Amani Hooker.
Yeah.
So if you sign Justin Simmons, for example, I think this defense can be better than what people like. No one's even talking about the defensive side of the football.
Yeah, I think
There's nothing to talk about.
Well, we just did. I just gave you a bunch of names that I think could be really good.
I know, but nationally,
Oh, I'm just talking about us. Like Titans fans aren't talking about it.
because for the first time in forever, they actually have multiple playmakers on the offensive side of the ball.
It's more exciting on that
and
side.
that's really exciting.
That's a great point.
And that goes all back into like you're about to see something that you've never seen as far as getting ready for a game. It's always 3 yards in a cloud of dust, pound game, run the clock out. Defense, man, go out there, get stops, get takeaways, and you have to depend on that. Our whole problem was the last 2 years when we get in a shootout, what do? Just start throwing rocks. Like that would be our go-to. Now, shoot, we get to run out there with the same artillery the other team got. So I think it's more exciting in as far as that goes. And I thought at the time the offense was closer to being completed if you would have filled in spots on the O-line than it was defensively. Now you're starting to put it together, but all those names you're naming, and it's still with the names you're naming, it's still some unknown. I think that would be the only pushback. Like you saw Harold Landry coming on at the end of the year, that was good. Arden Key showed flashes, that was good. Rashad Weaver, we're expecting him to get back to how he was coming out of the year before. You needed somebody with Big Jeff. Danico left. What you do with him? Tierra Tart was a problem. What do you do to replace that? So you start to get pieces in. Linebackers, you still waiting to find out, even though they talk about Gray. The only thing that we found is starting secondary outside of the safety.
The problem with, like,
so it still holds.
The position where the roster was is, like, I just went through guys that are starting. Like you mentioned Rashad Weaver, but like if you start mentioning depth pieces, that's where they don't have anything. So if they have an injury situation like they had a couple years ago and 3 years ago, then they're in trouble.
But if you can get strong and get a safety, Elijah Moda ain't a bad guy to have backing up.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? And then another guy, Eric Guerra isn't a bad guy to have backing up that nickel spot. You know what I'm saying? So you find –
or Brownlee.
There you go. Louisville. You know what I'm saying? So you got pieces, but you need those concrete pieces where the depth that's starting becomes depth.
Now they also need another offseason is what they need.
But we said it. I mean, but it's so crazy, though, because the excitement is there.
It is there. All right, you'll hear more from Brian Callahan and some of these other Titans people that were involved in today. J.C. Latham, Brian Callahan, Tavondre Sweat, all that coming up. Stay tuned. If you want in, 615-737-1045. I want to tell you about X-Golf. X-Golf has 2 locations, West Nashville and Murfreesboro. Their automatic teeing system, number one, this is indoor golf. And this is the most accurate golf simulator experience in the world. I went to the Bellevue location. There's one in Murfreesboro. But they had 6 bays. They had an incredible bar. They had great food. And it was a lot of fun to hang out and play Pebble Beach. And you can play any of a number of the more historic courses, including Pebble Beach, St. Andrews, Spyglass. Play, train, entertain for golf at X-Golf. Book your tee time today at playxgolf.com. Make sure you get that done. We're going to give away a gift card here coming up. But their automatic teeing system, accuracy, and ability to work on your short game and putts are huge differentiations at X-Golf. It's always 72 degrees and sunny inside X-Golf. The great atmosphere, full bar, fun menu, friendly staff make it the perfect location for corporate events, birthday, bachelor parties, date nights, or just hanging out with the boys. You can find X-Golf Nashville and X-Golf Murfreesboro on all of the socials or find them online. X-Golf, the most accurate simulator experience in the world. PlayXGolf.com, the website. Book your tee time today. PlayXGolf.com.
Do you need outdoor lighting? Don't you want to use a company that's completed more than 150,000 residential holiday and hospitality installations nationwide? Well, then you need to call Outdoor Lighting Perspectives of Nashville. Bob Lyons and his team, they are that. They've been around for over 38 years. They've been making homes stunning with landscape lighting, but that is not all they do. They design, install, and maintain festival lights, path lights, wall washing, tree lighting, area lighting, and they will even do maintenance on lighting systems that they did not install. How about commercial lighting? They take care of that. Holiday lighting, no ladders, no boxes, no mess. They design, install, take down. You can get ready for the holidays even and go ahead and hire them now and let them make your house, the outside of your home, let them beautify it and make it look amazing. They will enhance your home and landscape, and they'll even come out and do a free nighttime design demonstration to show you exactly how it will look. Outdoor Lighting Perspectives of Nashville. They did my backyard and my driveway, and it looks amazing. I'm going to have them back out to do the rest, too. If you want to get in on Outdoor Lighting Perspectives of Nashville, all you have to do is go online, outdoorlights.com/Nashville.
Good afternoon from the D-Bats in the Borough. I'm Joe Hunk. Titans had their rookie minicamp start today. J.C. Latham, as well as some of the other rookies, met with the media afterwards, and everybody wants to know about how hard it has been to transition back to playing left tackle after not doing so at Bama.
I played left tackle all my life. When I was in high school, I wouldn't say all my life actually. Junior year and senior year, came to Alabama and then moved to right. So going back to left wasn't nothing too extravagant, especially since this whole combine pre-draft process, I was training at left the whole time. So it wasn't nothing too crazy.
Now, we don't know if J.C. Latham is going to be the starting left tackle, but what we do know now is that Caleb Williams is officially the starting quarterback for the Chicago Bears as they started their rookie minicamp. Bears head coach Matt Eberflus let that out of the bag, saying, hey, he will start week 1. For all your foundation repair and waterproofing needs, you need to visit USSTN.com. Breaking news at once on your home for the Vols, the flagship station for your Tennessee Titans, as well as home to 3HL. This is 104.5 The Zone.
It's 2 of them.
3HL 104.5 The Zone, broadcasting live in Murfreesboro at DBAT, an indoor baseball facility. Check them out online, dbatmurfreesboro.com. at DBAT Sports on all the socials. Beautiful day in the Music City. Hope you're having a great day. Dawn Davenport is here in Murfreesboro.
What up? Happy Friday.
What up, Babsy?
She wants to go pitch.
Oh, Babsy, you pitching?
She's nodding her head yes.
Sure.
Which is great on radio.
I was wondering.
I don't know. I should probably be careful. I don't need to injure myself. I got a big weekend.
Nah.
You do have a big weekend?
I do. I'm going on a Mother's Day trip
Oh.
with
I
my
forgot about
mama
that. She's out Monday. I forgot about that.
and baby Babs.
So, that's dope. I didn't know
3
that.
generations.
I was wondering why you was taking that trip. Okay.
Yeah, for Mother's Day.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, so we're going to Disney.
So here in about 15 years or so, it'll be 4 generations.
15? Better be longer than that.
She's almost 4, Babs.
I know.
My mom
Like
was
I
married.
said, better be longer than that.
My mom was married at 19.
Oh, jeez. I wasn't even married the first time until I was 30.
The first time. I love that. Yeah, that'll be fun.
Yeah. It's going to be great.
So what's Travis Harder going to do?
I don't know. He's like he's living his best life.
I know where to pull up.
I know what to do.
Yeah, it's showtime. That's what that means. When the ladies are out,
I
the
shouldn't
fellas
have told y'all.
will
Bout?
Pout.
No, we're not pouting. We'll count.
Count.
Yeah.
No, that
Empties.
doesn't rhyme.
Count the days till y'all are coming back
Right.
on Mother's Day.
I know he's
count
free.
empties.
He's free from Mother's Day.
Yes.
Well, except for his mom.
Oh.
He's taken her to lunch on
Oh, okay. Well,
Sunday.
we got nighttime.
When are you
That's all
leaving?
right.
tomorrow.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe we could roll up on the Tennessee Vandy game tomorrow.
I'm going to watch that from afar because I don't want to get too rowdy and have to fight.
Oh, jeez.
You know, I mean, like, because, listen, and the only reason I say that is because, like, when candy is being done the way they're going to be done, like, it's not going to be me. It's an emotional attachment that's going to happen in this game, and they will not be able to detach.
Dude.
They won't be able to understand what's happening.
Vanderbilt is like an injured animal, though, man. They're backed into the corner. They're going to come out fighting.
Nobody cared
They've
about that.
lost their last 2 series,
Yeah,
right?
who cares?
Nope. They got run ruled twice by Georgia and
Yeah.
swept.
What?
Yeah.
Well,
Isn't this about what the situation was last year, just reversed?
yeah, but
And then Tennessee swept them?
When Tennessee was a wounded little puppy coming down the alley trying to find his way home with oil spots on him, mange, hair patches
Mange.
removed, like could have been a rabid dog at that time. Nobody really knew. Everybody stayed away.
Was it a panda
Nobody
dog?
really cared.
The panda
Yeah,
dog?
nobody really cared. I never remember anybody throwing any food out the window. Like, here, little puppy, eat this when you find your way back home. That ain't what they did. You know what they did? They looked out the window, pointed, and laughed. So, yes, misery that we used to live in loves company that we no longer reside in. We're looking out the window, laughing at you now, Candy. Ha, ha, ha. Ha. Ha.
Trash Talk Friday.
That's right.
Ron Slay is
That's right.
here.
It is
I'm in the
Friday.
building. Yeah, perfect. Better be ready. Vols are on West End. It's time for the Vitello show.
Did you see what Vitello said?
No, that's perfect.
on the way down to Nashville, they're going to stop at Buc-ee's, and he anticipated all of the players to use their per diem at Buc-ee's.
Listen, man.
That's my favorite quote coming into this series right
I love
there.
that.
We're
I mean,
stopping at Buc-ee's.
The guys
Can
are
you
really
imagine?
excited about Buc-ee's.
I would have told them, don't y'all get no candy because we're going to eat all that up down there. What's the name of that little Hawkins part? What's the name of the little Hawkins Field?
Hawkins Field.
Hawkins Field, yeah, we'll be right there, man. We'll be right there. Eat all the candy you want. Don't buy no candy at Buc-ee's.
Brisket.
They got
Get the brisket.
brisket, chips, any of that. All the candy waits on us at Hawkins Field. You can get cavities on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. If you don't come back with cavities, you off the team. Let's go.
Happy Friday.
Tennessee, we keep giving this
man.
stat because it's pretty amazing. Last 2 seasons, Tennessee 7-0 against Vanderbilt, outscoring the Commodores 54-17.
I waited on this day. Like a
You really haven't talked about this series this week.
Exactly. I've been waiting on it all to this point. And I remember sitting back when I first joined the station. Boy, Vandy excuse me, Candy would look in. They call in and be like, "Say, you better know this. What's gonna happen? Oh, when spring coming, we get the baseball. We're going to be a D-bat up in Murfreesboro practicing before we even get to Hawkins Field." And I used to be like, what? What is D-bat? Now I see what D-bat is. And we had the same facility up on Rocket Top. And I know we took bad advantage of it. Vitello was getting his feet wet. Everybody was looking at Lamborghinis and Ferraris that he liked to drive and all that. And y'all were distracted. But now the distractions are gone. Everybody was like, "Oh, the park too small up there on Rocket Top. Oh, the park too small. We got the pitch and we got people steal bases." All of that is gone. Now the playing field is leveled. Vitello did his thing.
Is it really leveled if it's 7-0 in 2 seasons?
Yeah, it's like listen, for the theatrical part of it,
I would argue that. For theatrical.
Yeah,
Don't let me get in the way.
No. But see,
because I would argue that Tennessee's moved past the leveled part.
That's what you see. This is what it looks like. Right hand slightly raised, left hand lower, but in their eyes, they still feel like it's here, and they know it ain't there because they feel like they're pedaling uphill. You know.
Is that what it feels like?
Yeah, they feel like they're pedaling up. They were like, "Oh, we got guys in the majors." Well, we do too now. Huh. Yeah, and who own this series? We own this series. Matter of fact, hey, man, I tell y'all what. Y'all send the Whistler, I love the Whistler. Y'all send the Whistler up here to D-Bat if he got a little time before the game. Tell him to bring me the deed to Hawkins Field. Tell him bring me that deed. Rent's late. You got that? I mean, evict y'all. Y'all get swept this time. That construction that's going on over there by the football field, I'ma steal a ball. What is it? The wrecking ball. I'ma steal a wrecking ball machine.
All right, my
and I'ma come in there. If y'all don't pay what's owed, I'ma steal the wrecking ball machine and clear Hawkins Field out. Compliments of the University of Tennessee. Sponsored by no one.
Charles S. Hawkins.
Yeah.
It'd be like Christmas vacation. Just have the Whistler bring Charles Hawkins over here.
Man, Whistler, you better come with it. You got a 12-hour window after we sweep y'all.
This
12 hour.
This Tennessee jersey you got with the pinstripes, it really looks like if you flexed real good, all the buttons would pop right off.
Well, if it do, I'll buy another one with candy money that I'm betting with. If it do, I buy another one and put these buttons on you. How about that?
So,
here goes a little Auburn Tiger guy.
I serve on the
look, Babs,
War Eagle. I serve on this volleyball committee, right?
Yes.
For Vanderbilt volleyball.
Yeah.
Support it, all that. By the way, we're gonna have the new head coach on in the next couple of weeks.
That's dope. I love that.
But anyway, so we had a dinner the other night. Bunch of females that are in charge, or kind of, whatever. So whatever. Candace was there.
Dr. Candace Story Lee.
I
love
3 Degree Lee.
I love
Candace
Lee.
Yeah. She does not approve of your
antics.
But so did you explain to her that he only does this when he's playing you guys?
Yes.
I think that's what gets lost. In a rivalry, this is called friendly banter. So for anybody that doesn't understand this, I would like to let you guys know, I witnessed you guys do this to us, not only when I was playing, but me as a fan. I'm looking at the camera because I'm talking to the Candy fans out there. I love y'all. I want y'all to be great. I think I've expressed this over time, and I talk glowing of y'all when you're not playing Tennessee. When you're playing Tennessee, all bets are off. You hear me? All bet, and I don't care. I don't care if you don't like it. I don't care if you don't like it. After Sunday, when the game is over, we can go back to breaking bread and having everybody kumbaya, and we all pushing and pulling in the same direction. Till then, I will push you off a cliff. Candy?
Wow.
Okay, that was right.
That was too far.
Yeah.
I apologize.
Well,
that's to Vandy, not Candace Lee.
I love Candace Lee. Like, I think what?
She did tell me to tell you hi.
You tell I said hello, Babsy. You texted and said, Big Slay said hello. And I would love to come do y'all games.
No, I already told her because you told me to tell her.
I so did,
yes.
Yeah. I would love to come do y'all games. Why y'all don't let me come do no more games, Candy? Talk great about y'all. Y'all won the game I did. Lost the game I didn't do.
When you worked at Vandy game for SEC Network?
Yep, NIT. They NIT game last year.
It's not Vandy that's not putting you there. It's SEC Network. They've stolen you in studio, and they're not giving you any more games now.
But I think you have the ability to request, if I ain't mistaken. Might be able to request guys.
No.
Vandy, listen.
No.
Who else would you want to represent
you? Think that Vanderbilt basketball would request Ron
Who's going to have a louder voice
to call their games?
They 1-0 with me, though.
If I'm a Vandy fan, the last thing I want is Ron Slate calling one of my
Babs, they're 1-0 with me.
That means something.
They got to count for something.
Now,
they got to count for something.
The only thing you've really said about this baseball series was yesterday when you said that you were going to take the broom over there on day one.
Yeah, I was, and that's why I'm trying to stay away. But listen, if things go and hold true to form,
you could give it to Brad Lampley. He's going to be there.
No, but I'm gonna tell somebody. Y'all drive me by in the back of the bed of the truck. I'm probably still, since Babs is going to be out of town, I steal her truck. I lay down in the back of the truck, and I'm going to tell Harder, so that way they want me to be stolen. You ain't got to report it. The husband has it. I'm going to lay down in the back with the broom, and when he pull up, I'm going to tell him stop. Scratch on the brakes, start blowing the horn. And I'm just going to hop out of the back of the pickup truck.
Hop on the top of it.
No, I got to get on the curb to sweep up all the candy off the curb.
We got to take a break.
No, ain't no break for this. No, we ain't breaking no more. We done had the break. Vandy's taking the break. They won't win a game. They need it. Why they keep breaking? Play, Vandy. We want y'all to play, Candy. Don't take the break, Snort.
Tim Corbin might have a little something up his sleeve for you.
I love Tim Corbin. The greatness that he exudes.
Oh, he's phenomenal.
Yeah. Well, too bad a lot of guys and coaches, they can't make that translate to the players. They have to go out there on the field. I've done that and experienced that as a coach. I have gray hairs from that. Yeah. Yeah, it's all the knowledge and all the everything you got brain can't go out there and do it for you. That's what coaches always say at the end of the day at halftime when they down. What do they got? 7-minute stretch. They got 7-minute stretch. So when that go on and the score down and the score 13-0,
you didn't even know that.
And Corbin going to bullpen or he go in the dugout and tell them folks, hey y'all, I don't know what you can do. I can't go play the game for you. That's always the coach's conversation. I can't play the game for you. And you know what I'm going to be sitting there doing? Y'all look, I can't whistle. I'll challenge him. I'll challenge him, too. I'll challenge the whistler. Everybody's challenged. I'm going to set up my own concession stand. I'm challenging the concession stand workers. D-Bag got ice cream. I'm taking the D-Bag ice cream. I'm going to put that in the back of my truck, take it down to the Hawkins Field, and tell them, D-Bag, do it better.
Are you ready to break?
Break us.
Break me off, fool. All right, more of this when we come back.
No, not more of this.
I
got you.
I do have a suggestion
We're moving on.
For Vanderbilt baseball from someone who covers them that I thought was interesting.
Okay.
I'll hit you with that next. WHL 104.5 The Zone.
Good for them. What's happening, good people? Kellum Stem Cell Institute coming to you live and direct with holistic stem cell therapy. Now, you can have an amazing experience if you go and use the holistic stem cell therapy like I did. Inflammation in my knee, in my right knee. This came from years of playing over and over, so the inflammation continues to build up all over your body, actually. But in this spot, on my right knee, I could not stay in a crouch position or in a car or anywhere it was tight for longer than probably an hour. I would have to get out and stretch and walk it off. Went in there, got my consultation with Dr. Kellum, 615-850-4415 is why you set it up. He answered every single question that I had for him. Your body, your cells, your solution. The body's stem cells, we all know, attack inflammation. So why wouldn't you want to get it done to the body and get it out of there? You'll never have to worry about it again. I can pretty much guarantee you. And if you did, they store them for future and continued use. Go to KellumStemCellInstitute.com.
Gupta Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram. That's where you need to go to get that next new vehicle, whether you're looking for a new car, truck, SUV, or Jeep, maybe a pre-owned car, truck, SUV, or Jeep. This is the weekend to get it done, and you can do it with my friends at Gupta Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram. Maybe you've been looking around dealership to dealership, and you are looking for that next new vehicle. Make sure you include Gupton in that process. If you haven't started yet, this is the weekend to get it done. 24 west toward Clarksville, exit 35 is about 9 miles outside the city. Best vehicle buying experience you've ever had is awaiting your arrival at 3450 Tom Austin Highway in Springfield, Tennessee. Just 30 minutes from downtown Nashville. Check them out online. GuptonMotors.com is the website. All of the dealership information is there that you need. The phone number, the address, all of those things. Also the inventory. GuptonMotors.com. Go see Daniel Gupton and his crew. Tell them what you're looking for. Take your test drive. Go inside. They will help make the numbers work, and it'll be that easy. GuptonMotors.com. That's Gupton Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram. 3HL 1045, the Zone, broadcasting live in Murfreesboro. dbatmurfreesboro.com is the website. We love these guys. Here's the thing. Right before the end of the show, they're going to give away a glove. And this is a Rawlings glove that you can customize online. You get $400 toward this glove. And Hunk and I were like drooling over this. This is a really great opportunity. So make sure you get to DBAT Murfreesboro and ask them how you get registered up for the glove. They're going to do that right before we give everything away. We were just walking around the facility, 24,000 square feet. Babsy,
it's so cool.
You want to talk about climate control? It feels so good in there.
It's pretty awesome.
We're in the lobby with the ice cream.
All right, that's what I'm about to have next break. They got an ice cream sandwich called Fat Boy. Yeah.
I'm going to skip it. Summer's coming, Slade.
Yeah, I'm about to do my duty.
Yeah, you just
my duty is
kiss
to rock.
sexy goodbye.
I feel like they put my name on it.
Think so?
Fat Boy. It's calling me.
Maybe you should just autograph all of the Fat Boys that are in there.
No, I just eat them.
Speaking of, did Buck say something on the show today?
Oh.
Yes, he did. On his,
we had a
his
listener
morning-
come in and said he was talking smack about the lack of athleticism on this radio station.
Yeah, he said he's the best conditioned
Athlete?
I'm not sure if he used the word athlete, but he did say
No,
person.
he used the word
He did?
athlete.
Yeah, I've never known him to be an athlete, but he did say he was the best conditioned athlete. If that's the case, at the station, he said he's
in the best shape right now.
Yeah, he's in the best shape right now. He said he would
That
have to
doesn't
think
make you a
about
good
that
athlete.
because of Babs and Kayla. He said like that they probably would give him a challenge. I was sitting there thinking I would call in, but I thought he was looking for material and he needed me to call in, so I didn't want to give him.
You don't want to feed the beast?
Nah.
Okay,
I wanted
does
him to
he
struggle.
not realize it doesn't matter what kind of shape you're in? That doesn't turn you into an athlete
doesn't.
when you weren't an athlete
Buck doesn't.
before.
Yeah, but
That always reminds me of John Crook's quote, "I'm not an athlete, I'm a ball player."
and his thing was he would beat everyone at the station in a 40. He said he is super fast.
He's fast.
Buck?
Yeah.
See, here's what Buck looks like to me. You know that Irish dancer, that Irish jig dancer, what's that guy's name? Michael, yeah, that's what he looks like to me. Like the guys that dance like real fast with their feet, but their body doesn't move.
Oh,
Riverdance, yes.
Oh, I'm like,
Now-
Michael Flatley. Michael Flatley. Buck is Michael Flatley. Look it up.
Now Will Bowling's getting in.
What does Will say?
Buck said what?
and he said,
All
and he said,
caps.
and Will said, and he said about Will, he was like, Will is a long distance runner.
Yeah,
I am
not
fast.
a sprinter.
You don't think
fast.
Will could turn it on to beat Buck's ass?
Yes,
Come on now.
he
Can
may
you
beat Smiley. He may beat Bert. Maybe.
Okay.
Now, I think Bert might bite his ankle or something. Well, he wouldn't.
Bird
let
will
him
come
win.
up with a wave to
Yeah,
beat
he'll
him.
get it. Everybody else he ain't beating. He ain't beating
I
himself.
can't
He
even
ain't beating
see.
Hunk. He ain't
I
beating
can't
none of
even
us.
see Buck running a sprint.
Yeah, it's not Buck running, it's Buck rising. You're welcome. I'm here all day. 615-737-1045 at the RHL 1045.
Zeph said he has it.
All right, Zeph. Might as well. We need to hear this.
Hit
Zeph.
it.
Hey, listen, I'm in the best shape of anybody at the radio station.
But you've said multiple times if we do this 40-yard dash, you're going to pop your Achilles.
No, I haven't said that at all. I
said it
said
with
that
feet up on.
somebody else is going to pop the Achilles. I'm going to be fine. I'm in great shape.
So who's going to pop their Achilles?
Everybody else that tries to run this 40 against me. Listen, I would dust respectfully, I would dust everybody at the station at this point. Because not just because I'm like younger, like Lucas is obviously younger than me. Bert is my age, and I smoke Bert. Wouldn't even close. Lucas wouldn't stand a chance. I'm
What about
fast
Will?
as hell.
What about Will Bowling?
Will's a professional runner. He's a distance runner. This is a 40-yard dash.
I think you and Will are a good matchup.
Will,
Come on.
I don't know if Will regularly trains as a runner anymore. I know he golfs a lot at this point in his life, but still, I think I would nail that. Although I can't say that I'm in the best shape of anybody at the radio station with Kayla and Dawn, because Kayla's workouts look crazy. Like she's doing all kinds of stuff on a regular basis. So maybe I should have kept my powder dry there.
I feel disrespected.
I'm trying to tell you.
I think you should feel disrespected. Yeah.
He's just talking.
But he's saying that Will doesn't train regularly. Neither
As a
does Buck.
runner. Neither does Buck. What are you doing? 40-yard sprints?
Yeah, I'm going to go with the scholarship athlete in track to outrun Buck Rising, the
Bowling-
Irish dancer.
Bowling did say my mile pace is Buck's sprint.
I'm pretty sure that if Will wanted to turn it up, just once. He could. I would like to see Buck and Robert run though.
Bert, I'm I know I think Bert would do something crazy.
Oh yeah,
like trip him coming out the blocks. It'll be something weird.
Dive for his ankles
without question
before he gets too far away.
Without question. Somebody said it's Buck 6'5". No, Buck is not 6'5", but.
What is Buck like? He is a
Why
little tall.
Why does Buck think just because he's in shape that he's like all of a sudden good at sports or athletes?
Listen, this is what happens when you bring sexy back. You started. You start to think you can
your mind runs away from you.
I'm telling you,
you have all these like illusions of grandeur.
You know what they always say about like athletes that don't know how to handle money.
Yeah,
because they've never had money, so they're gonna blow money.
Yeah,
Slay's right. Buck doesn't know how to handle being in an athletic body.
Right.
Because he's never had an athletic body.
Right. And he's never been that
Moses, who works at the station, wrote, I'm in pretty good shape also.
I'll put my money on Moses against Buck.
All day long.
Yeah. Although Moses is older now.
Bob,
listen to you.
I know.
She's doing my job.
I'm going to tell you, I'm not trying to run a 40.
I'm not either.
No,
I don't want to run a 40.
When you're an athlete, you don't have to prove you're an athlete. People know. That's why Buck is on this.
You want a basketball shooting contest? You want,
anything
you want the batting cages? You want anything else? You want to go? I don't know. Hit a volleyball at me and see if you can actually get a kill. Great, awesome. I am in on all of these.
Savage said he got his money on Bob.
No, Bob moves too slow.
No.
He said, don't let the slow walk fool you.
No.
I might go with Bob too, though.
No.
Man, Bob got them Nigerian jeans, man. Bob ain't losing no race, man. I know my boy. I'm telling you.
The only athletic thing I've ever seen Buck do was get in that banana costume to watch the game winner that Indiana hit at the buzzer against Kentucky.
And he didn't even move.
He didn't move.
Couldn't move.
He was a slug. That was athletic right
No
there.
hands up, nothing.
He didn't fall down.
All right. Anyway,
from being drunk.
Enough attention for
Slay,
him.
I've got something for you. This is from Zeph from Mickey. Tennessee leads the all-time baseball series with Vanderbilt 184-164-2.
Hold on, wait. Oh, Kirby, could you turn me up a little bit? Because I need to be loud and clear on this one. Because I don't even know if Yeah, what'd you say? Say that one more time for me, man.
Tennessee leads the all-time baseball series with Vanderbilt 184-164-2.
Huh. So even when Candy tilted the scale and was in pure domination, it still wasn't enough to catch up. Is that what you're telling me? Of all these years?
Yeah, that's right. They're still 20 down.
I tell y'all what. I tell y'all
what was it before Corbett got there? That's my question.
Lord have mercy. Oh, Lord have mercy. Woo! You know what? I'm gonna save it.
Save it for what?
Save it for what?
Because,
the series
man,
starts tonight.
This is your Trash Talk Friday.
This because this is what I want to do is I want to go to the altar. You know how at the end of church they always say, everybody, you want us to say a special prayer for you that I can come up, you come to the altar, or you can stay right there in your seat. I prefer to run on up, like a little slow jog up.
Like a bop?
Yeah, no, faster pace than that. Hurry up and get on up there. Hit my knees and say, please, Father, talk some sense into them. Like, they've had me blinded all these years, and now I can see. Thank you. Thank you for revealing me this true record. And I thought they was always waiting on the spring for a reason because they thought that this is where they conquered. And it's all being a sham. Huh? Are you kidding me? Y'all had me believing that y'all were really, really good. You know what, Candy? I'm going to give y'all credit. Y'all are good, just not against us. So play everybody else.
They are struggling.
Cancel this game. Before, what time the game start, y'all?
6.
Game start at 6. I'm begging y'all. You know what?
2 o'clock tomorrow.
I usually don't do this. I'm down on my knees. I am down on my knees. I'm begging y'all. Please, if you got feeling and any kind of heart, cancel this game because y'all don't deserve this. Y'all don't deserve this. Like, I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to go out there. D-back got a lot of how many cages they got up here?
16 cages.
16 cages. I'm gonna find the empty one. It's packed up here. I don't know how many gonna be empty, but I'm gonna go in there and I'm gonna get one of these little kids out. I'm gonna say, please, son, let Uncle Slay go in there, because I want to take a ball straight to the head, and I needed it to be going about 70 miles per hour, so I won't wake up till Sunday. What time's the game on Sunday? You're about 3 or something?
I think it's at 2. I'm not sure, though.
So if I can wake up at 5 and somebody tell me, I'm going to give y'all an opportunity to trick me and say the series is tied. It'll be 164 to 124, 184?
184 to 164 to 2.
I'm going to say y'all played 20 games while I was out. And y'all caught it up. And you know what? Everything will be forgotten. I'm on my knees begging y'all. Please cancel this game. Because if you don't, it's going to be a lot of cars out there with broken windshields, because we hit a lot of home runs, y'all, and we bring it at the West End. So the damage that's being done by the football field, you're not going to need the cranes. You're not going to need tractors. You're not going to need nothing. You brought the Vols in there to finish the job, and I know what you want. We'll renovate Hawkins Field after we're done. Amen. Yep. Y'all welcome.
It's a slow get up off the hill there.
I went down on. I should have went down on the holistic stem cell therapy knee.
Yeah.
I went down on the other knee. You know what I'm saying? You gotta know your personnel out here. Yeah.
All right.
So
there's your Trash Talk Friday. If you want to join in, you can. 615-737-1045.
So Aria Gerson covers Vanderbilt for the Tennessean.
Good.
Okay. And no, her.
I said them.
Oh, okay.
Everybody else that covers it too.
I thought you said her. Anyway, she was calling for, she thinks that Vanderbilt is smart, they're athletic, they're a good baseball team. They need to develop some hatred for this rivalry. Mm-hmm. And she said there are a number of Middle Tennessee players on the Vanderbilt roster that grew up
Tennessee fans.
Or disliking Tennessee.
Oh, one or the other?
Yeah, and now they're at Vanderbilt. And so they need to develop some hate to get over the top this weekend.
Well,
do you think there's some hate in the Tennessee locker room and dugout?
Yes. We don't care what the record is.
Also, can you manufacture hate for the Vanderbilt players?
It's going to be tough. It's got to be deep down inside.
You shouldn't have to manufacture it. It's a rivalry.
You should know it, right?
It's a rivalry,
I agree.
and you shouldn't have to. And if you're Vandy, you haven't been on the winning side of this rivalry the last 2 years. So, yeah, you shouldn't have to manufacture it. It should be there.
I tell you what, Babs. They ought to summon me in. Because, listen, I do this. Like, trash talk, this my thing. Y'all want me to come? I'll do this one time. Candy, if y'all want to, y'all call up here. Y'all get me down there. I'll come give everybody a pep talk. Get y'all out there and give you an opportunity to beat the Vols.
Oh, you'll give them plenty of reason to hate.
I guess this is I would do this for y'all, but it's at a fee. I don't do this free.
There's a fee. It ain't free.
Yeah.
You do this free all the time for people.
Yeah. But then this specific occasion, if I got to go in the locker room, I got to charge y'all because my skin. I got this tatted on me, Tennessee on me, so it'll be like curl up, and I don't want that.
You do have it tatted on you.
Yeah.
Hey, so that just made me think of this. I don't know if you guys saw this. So I saw the actual. I'm totally changing the subject here, but I saw the actual Instagram or TikTok or whatever like a while ago. So it's this. Family out in North Carolina, and the little girl's like 11 or 12 years old. Well, her older brother is going to college, and he's going to the University of North Carolina at Chapel Hill. Mm-hmm. So they were on their campus visit with him, with her older brother. She's a Duke basketball fan. Oh. So the entire tour, so the mom of the family is recording her daughter during this tour, and she's like, like holding her stomach, holding her head, and she's like, what's going on? She's like, I'm so sick even being on this campus.
It's embedded.
And the mom's just like poking the bear, right? She's like, well, your older brother is going to school here. You're going to have to support your older brother.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, no. I feel like a traitor even being on this campus. I'm a
funny.
traitor even being on this I'm sick.
I love
it
that.
was hilarious.
I love that.
So then Duke basketball got a hold of it eventually. And like I said, I saw the original video probably months ago. So now Duke basketball got a hold of it and sent her a massive care package.
That's how you do it.
Of nothing but Duke basketball
how you do
stuff.
that.
Cameron
outstanding.
Crazies,
I
pajama
love that.
pants,
I
like
love that.
all of it.
That's what I'm talking
so
about.
it just made me think about you walking into a Vandy locker room and your skin crawling because
This
this
is,
little
young,
girl was
man.
like, I feel sick even being on this campus.
I love
That's
it.
funny.
Oh, it was so funny.
Before we go to break, this is what Aria Gerson tweeted. So I want to quote her. Nobody on Vanderbilt is going to say this out loud because that's not who they really are, but I think they should embrace hating. Who on the team simply hates Tennessee and is fueled by that? I think that could make a difference in this series. Do you agree?
Yeah, it makes a difference in a lot of rivalry games.
Yeah, I think
that's
so,
why they
too.
say you throw the record out.
I think
For that reason right
too.
there.
So, interesting story. We'll hit on this when we come back. Former first-round picks, cornerback William Jackson III and outside linebacker Shane Ray are attending Titans Rookie Minicamp on a tryout basis. These are former first-rounders. Tell you about that next. 3HL 104.5.
Love it. Do you want to be debt-free from those high-interest credit card loans or car loan or personal loans? Well, Loan Pronto can help you do it because of what they have come up with. It's called Loan Pronto's Equity Express line of credit. They can make it happen. Homeowners are turning their home equity into cash almost instantly with Loan Pronto's AI-based system. You get approval in about 10 minutes. Almost no documentation, no appraisal, no hassle. Use the money, pay off all of your other loans, and the average homeowner will save over $850 a month doing this. Listen, your home value's up. We all know that in this area, Middle Tennessee, and you can use that to wipe out all of those credit cards. Get some money for a home improvement project. If that's something you're interested in, hundreds of thousands of dollars at your fingertips, approval minutes away. Call Loan Pronto at 615-499-5780. I did it for a home improvement project, and I started at loanpronto.com. Super easy process. Loan Pronto at 615-499-5780. Loan Pronto, NMLS 1661781. Subject to lender approval, equal housing lender.
3HL 104.5 The Zone, broadcasting live in Murfreesboro. DBAT Indoor Baseball Facility. Check them out online, dbatmurfreesboro.com. If you got kids playing baseball, this is something you need to look into for sure. They got 16 cages in here. They've got the Hit Tracks baseball simulator as well. And Sleigh Dog's got the Fat Boy ice cream sandwich.
It's out and about.
God, that thing is thick.
Yeah, it's about to be a little boy in a minute. We're about to be gone.
Well, where's the fat go?
In me.
I told you need to let the ice cream melt a little bit.
It's too good.
It's so much better when it's melted. I always put mine in the microwave.
What?
Soften it up. It's so much better.
Yeah, soft ice cream.
It was so good.
So we all know rookie minicamp, okay? That's all the draft picks. That's the undrafted free agents. What some people don't know is they invite other rookies in for kind of a tryout basis, actually. And sometimes these things do lead to other opportunities or jobs. For example, Kane Patterson was a linebacker at Vanderbilt. He played at CPA. He played at Clemson. Then he played at Vanderbilt. His brother Langston still plays at Vanderbilt at linebacker. He is in the rookie camp this weekend. So
that's awesome.
It's really cool. Yeah, especially in his hometown and all that stuff. So props to Kane and all the guys that are trying out. Interesting story here. Former first-round picks, cornerback William Jackson III and outside linebacker Shane Ray are attending Titans rookie minicamp on a tryout basis. You may remember Shane Ray, 6'3", 245, SEC Defensive Player of the Year at Missouri, unanimous All-American, first-round pick in 2015 by the Denver Broncos. He won a Super Bowl with the Broncos, Super Bowl 50. That was Peyton Manning's last year. And then he ended up without a team. So what did he do? He went to Canada, and he played with the Toronto Argonauts for 2 years and won a Grey Cup up there. So he hasn't played in the NFL since 2018, but he's in the camp. These things are filled with cool stories. William Jackson III, 6 foot, 189-pound cornerback. First-round pick out of Houston by the Cincinnati Bengals in 2016. So there's the connection. Played for the Bengals from 2016 to 2020. Played in Washington 2021 and 2022. Then went to the Steelers to wrap up the 22 season. Did not play last year. But a couple of interesting storylines there coming out of rookie camp.
So he's like 8 years removed from draft pick.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
so some of these are
and then
older guys.
Yeah, Shane Ray was 2015.
Right.
Did you ever cover him? He was a beast linebacker at Missouri.
I do remember him.
Yeah.
I just don't remember specifics.
Yeah, that was 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Hey, Babs, it's tough being 26 out there.
I'm about to start my 12th season with the ESPN. So
it's amazing that they let you start ESPN at 14.
That's right. It's crazy, huh?
Child prodigy, Babs Davenport. Womb to tomb.
That's right.
This is amazing.
What was amazing?
This Fat Boy vanilla ice cream.
You got really chill, or your mic is like low?
No, he had to move it so we wouldn't hear him smacking over there. He's already done with the Fat Boy.
It's over.
By the way, that's the actual name on the package of the ice cream sandwich.
Yeah,
I just want to make sure everybody knows. Yeah.
It says.
How much sugar is involved in that thing?
So you don't look at stuff like that.
Till you're done.
Oh, wow.
What you got?
That's pretty tough.
Kirby's eating like a dark chocolate banana looking thing.
19 grams. That's quite a bit. Well, I have my serving for the weekend.
For the month.
Right. Like that.
Hey, Bob, see if they have a broom here. We need some photo ops with Slay and a broom.
Yes, we do.
He's on it.
Bob.
So, rookies.
Yeah.
Today. Titans. I've been just obsessed with over and over watching the videos.
You love to see it.
Yeah, and we're going to talk nothing.
I like this class.
We're going to talk nothing but Titans in the 5 o'clock hour. But, yeah, I mean, it's man, I mean, J.C. Latham and T. Sweat are getting most of the
as they should,
attention.
First and second round picks.
But Cedric Gray is going to be a very important piece of this defense this year, too.
And he also spoke today.
Oh, look, we found one. It's even got orange on it.
Thank you.
It's even got orange on it.
Oh, it's an orange
Said
broom.
that by me.
Oh, boy.
Yep. Right where it's right at home, where it belongs. I'll be the employee of the weekend. Sweeping up West End.
Not the month, the weekend.
Just the weekend. I gotta go back to my day job. That'll be on the radio.
I had a job one time when I was in high school in the summer. No, maybe it was college, coming back home in the summer. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I worked at Papa John's 2 summers, and I loved that job. I loved delivering pizza. That was awesome. That was so much fun. But I went to, I think it was it Harris Teeter or was it, I can't remember. But my job was to show up at like 5 o'clock in the morning and buff the entire department store. It wasn't a grocery store. It was a department store.
Wow.
I did that one day, and I was done.
I said this too much.
You didn't get satisfaction from it?
No.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
I would think that I would with my personality type because I love to mow yards.
Yeah.
Even though I haven't done that in a long, long time because of my back. But because you see your progress.
Right.
It's right in front of you.
Yeah. And it's like shiny and buffed. I would love that.
I was employee of the day. Maybe.
Then it was over.
It was over. I'll tell you something else.
How did you quit?
You went out.
I just called the guy. I was like, I'm done, man.
Wow.
Dang, Joel.
He wasn't even surprised. I mean, I think that happens to him a lot.
Oh, I was going to say you were probably like the 5th one that week.
Yeah, I know. He was like, okay, man, that's fine. I learned something else during the last break. I went outside, and there was like a little cicada sitting on the sidewalk.
Yeah.
And I kind of kicked him, and I flipped him over, and he laid on his back. Do you know that those cicadas, if they lay on their back, they can't do anything. They're done. Like, they can't get up.
They just make the noise.
They can't roll over. They can't do anything. And so they just quit. And, like, this little dude just quit moving his little feet, making his little noise. He quit. I was like, dude, did you just choose to die right there?
So you saying candy is cicadas? Is that why you were saying that?
So I flipped him back over, and then he went back to work and flew off. I thought he was dead.
Well, maybe Candy will flip back over. Maybe Corbin can get this team flipped back over.
So this is the Tennessee. This is Vanderbilt.
This is what I took from
in a story about a cicada.
That is not what he was talking about, but that's okay.
I'm sorry.
That's all right.
That's what I feel today.
5 o'clock hours.
Titans talk in the 5 o'clock hour. That's coming up. You'll hear from some of the participants. JC Latham, Brian Callahan. There may be a photo that shows up on social media with Slay and a broom. 3HL 1045 The Zone.
Hey, Mother's Day is Sunday. I've got a great gift idea for you if you haven't done anything yet. Gift card or a free consultation to Artisan Custom Closets for mom, because here's the deal. Artisan Custom Closets can help you get the home in order so that she feels grounded for Mother's Day. 615-800-2199. Go ahead and call them right now and get it done. I'll tell you, it would be the best Mother's Day gift ever. I know, because Artisan Custom Closets come out and organize my garage and put in a storage system where every single thing had a place. It was measured out perfectly, and it's super organized, and I love it. Maybe you need that for your closet, or you want that show-stopping closet. Maybe you need it for a kid's playroom where you have different cabinets and drawers and hanging areas, everything where something can go to be out of the way, the messy areas of your home, pantries, laundry rooms, mud rooms, garages, home offices. They do from scratch, and they have multiple financing options to make it easier than ever. Schedule a consultation with Artisan Custom Closets right now, 615-800-2199. Say goodbye to clutter and hello to calm with Artisan Custom Closets. Visit them online, see some of their work, artisancustomclosets.com.
Good evening from D-Bats in the Borough. I'm Joe Hogg. The Titans got down to rookie minicamp today, and lots being talked about the brand new sled that Bill Callahan has invented. So J.C. Latham was asked about how hard it was to actually get used to working the sled.
Yeah, I mean, it's 380 pounds. You know, at Bama, we have a sled similar to it, not exactly like that, but we just put our coaches on it. So it's kind of, you know, the same in that sense, but I mean, it really emphasizes technique. You know, on my first rep where he wanted us to move it, you know, I shot out my hips and kind of got it straight up. And if you get it straight up, you're not going to move it as a D lineman. You know, it'd be a stalemate. So you really kind of got to gradually drive as you rise with your hips. So that's something that I was learning as I went. But yeah, no, I really emphasize technique though.
Vanderbilt hosts Tennessee coming up in 1 hour from right now. You'll be able to hear it right here on The Zone immediately following 3HL. For all your foundation repair and waterproofing needs, you need to visit USSTN.com. Breaking news at once on your home for the Vols, the flagship station for your Tennessee Titans, as well as home to 3HL. This is 104.5 The Zone.
.3HL 104.5 The Zone. Appreciate you being with us. Friday edition. Brent Doherty with you on a beautiful day in the Music City as we broadcast live in Murfreesboro. D-Bat is where we are, indoor baseball facility. Here's one thing I need to tell you on the front end. They've got a little clipboard right when you walk in on the front desk, and you need to register to win. They're going to give away a Rawlings customized glove that you can customize online, $400 toward that. And to give you an idea, Hunt customized one online a minute ago, and it was like
exactly what he wanted, like top
everything.
Of the line, everything.
Just under $400. So
$399.
Yeah, so that is a really cool present opportunity for you here in D-Bat in Murfreesboro. 920 Esther Lane in the borough. And you can check them out online, dbatmurfreesboro.com, at DBAT Sports on the socials. 24,000 square feet in here. And they've got the big cages, too. They're taking infield.
By the way, Hunk
inside.
was telling me that they are 18 feet high, and your normal batting cages are, what, 12?
12, yeah.
So, very cool.
So it allows you to see the ball better.
Right.
And give
or
you
the
a more
trajectory,
accurate,
right?
Yep. So they've got lessons available here at the facility, batting cages, camps, clinics, 24,000 square feet, indoor, climate-controlled, 16 batting cages, state-of-the-art equipment, professional instructors, and more. Again, dbatmurfreesboro.com. Titans, obviously, on the rookie minicamp practice field today. We'll talk all about that during this 5 o'clock hour. If you want in, 615-737-1045. Dawn Davenport is here on a Friday in the borough.
I'm in the building. That's right.
She almost took Slay out with her truck.
No, I almost took somebody else's car out.
Oh, I thought she was trying to take you out.
Slay was worried that I was about to take them out.
Oh, I missed that part of the story.
Yeah.
You're worried about somebody else.
Yes,
no.
Yeah,
it wasn't
everybody.
He was just watching it.
Yeah.
What if they were a Vandy fan? Do you think Vandy fans?
They did have lots of Jesus stickers on their car, so they're good.
Yeah, well, that's what I say when I see you driving. Jesus, take the wheel, and that's what happens until you hit 80. Like you don't even have to have your hands on the wheel on the interstate.
I know, man. People fly on Interstate 24 when there's not traffic.
Oh, dude, 24 is. I mean,
it's like the Autobahn.
That's what I always say about.
I was getting past at 90.
That's what I was saying about 24 going toward Clarksville. Definitely, that's the Autobahn.
Yeah,
for sure.
Crazy.
But yeah. So we're in Murfreesboro, and Tennessee Vandy game. You can catch it right here on 104.5 The Zone at 6 o'clock. Slave's got his broom out.
Yep.
They found one that's an orange broom, which is interesting.
Just so happened to be.
You got your jersey on. Ron Slay is here.
I'm in the building.
Do you think Vandy fans enjoy your little rants about them?
No.
Or do you think they get pissed off?
They probably get pissed off.
I think they get annoyed.
I bet they laugh.
I think they know us.
I really do.
I think they know us in the spirit of competition. I hope they know it. If they don't, well, guess what?
And entertainment.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's part of it. It's part of it. The good thing is, man, if they know me, this is how I've been all my life. So you're not getting anything new.
You do normally speak highly of them outside of
the weeks of
when
Kentucky
Tennessee plays.
Thing.
Yeah,
Kentucky get the same thing.
I still think your mic needs to be raised a little bit.
Yeah, I thought it was me.
No.
Curbster?
I don't know where Kirby went.
Kirby's
Hunk knows the dials over here.
Yeah, just turn my mic up a little bit. Hunkster, please.
Are you turning all of the mics up with those?
Hey. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, there you go.
See, now I'm speaking.
So if we went to the Tennessee Vandy baseball game and me and you sat I don't know, behind home plate toward the Tennessee dugout, you would be a problem?
It depends what the score is.
Okay, well, go a little deeper.
If Tennessee is up and dragging them, I'm probably going to sit there with a Shiano grin on my face.
And be quiet.
Yeah.
Yep.
So you're quiet if Tennessee dragging them?
Yeah, because it's like, come on, what I'm supposed to say?
Well, and you're supposed
They're saying everything for you right out there.
What?
You're supposed to win classy.
Yeah, now if it's a tight
You're
game.
supposed to lose classy too, but.
Yeah, I mean, I'm talking trash back. If it's a tight game, then, we're going back and forth. And there's some A1 trash talking going on. But if we're losing, then I got to sit there and absorb all of that, too. I've been on that side of it. That's what creates this monster. I've been on that other side.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Let's go to Silas in the Borough at 615-737-1045. Silas, what's up?
White Dog.
What's up, brother?
You tell me, Mingo's still better.
You said Mingo?
Mingo Johnson, yes, sir.
Mingo is the truth.
Oh, my gosh. Left-handed.
I know, right?
Can score on
What?
anybody.
Hey, Bubba.
The King PG from the city.
Well, no. He just left-handed. That's the thing.
Nah, that boy cold-blooded.
Cold-blooded.
Hit you in the head with the ball if you ain't looking.
Oh,
he knocked my friend into the wall on a fast break layup.
Sir.
He wasn't getting that layup.
Yes, sir.
What you got, brother?
No. That dude wasn't no bigger than, 6'2"?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Well, let me talk to you about this Vandy Knoxville, because I can't say the actual name of it because I don't want to.
Here we go.
I respect that.
Here we go.
Yep. Can we do bets on the phone, on the radio?
Most definitely. Most definitely. Yeah. We can do. Hey, it's Trash Talk Friday, man. It's all in.
Sure, whatever. It's Friday.
I got 100 on the series.
Whoa.
100 on the series? I'll take that bet. Make sure Zeph gets your number.
Yes, sir.
My man.
I ain't going to give it out right now. You know what I'm saying?
No. Don't give it out right now.
Ain't no people calling me, you know what I'm saying?
Give out your number, you'll take a bunch of bets.
Well, that was a long time ago, Brent. That was a long time ago. It's gone now. All right.
Okay, there you go.
All right.
Something else, bro.
All right, yeah, most definitely. We'll check in on Monday.
Put him on hold. Get his number.
Appreciate it, brother.
We'll figure something out. We're just kidding on the cast part of that.
Oh, we got a kid?
I don't know.
No,
I mean,
we got a kid. It's legal in the state.
Nah, but that's
Not like
probably
that. You gotta place bets
questionable.
through the sports books.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So we'll just.
Well, okay.
The book of Slay.
This is what we do. Whoever wins gives the 100 to what's our guy name? My guy
Steve Young.
Yeah,
Stephen Young.
Yeah. We give it. We'll donate it to them.
All right.
There we go.
Sounds good to me.
Anybody else? Phone lines open 615-737-1045.
Yeah, but just tell Zeph.
Oh, okay. Yeah, tell Zeph. I guess my bad.
Boy, you get riled up today.
I'm gonna get Steve now. Miss Steve gonna get a bankroll messing around with me. He said the series, not a sweep. The series? Who you putting your money on?
Tennessee.
Okay.
Yeah.
He was better off saying I bet 100 they don't get swept.
Yeah.
Tommy in Nashville next up. 615-737-1045.
I love that as a fan.
Tommy, what's up?
Y'all were talking about sportsmanship. Yesterday in the Tennessee LSU lady softball game,
yeah,
there was a guy from LSU that was sitting on the first row behind the catcher and the umpire. He had to be in his late 50s, early 60s, and he was screaming every pitch, every
I saw that guy.
I think it might have, we didn't play very good, so I want to blame it on him, but I just thought that was outrageous. I mean, they got to kick people like that out of the park, man. I know he's a big
fans cheering
LSU guy, but damn, to sit behind home plate and just scream every time a pitch is thrown. And I mean, literally the whole game. He never stopped for 7 straight innings. So I just wanted to see what y'all thought about that. Thanks.
All right, appreciate you, man. Thank you. 615-737-1045.
Did he say Shiano?
I didn't hear
it.
The
Shiano behind home plate?
I thought the first guy said Shiano.
Zeph?
No,
we might have had back-to-back callers say Shiano.
Zeph usually be
okay. I'm like, we can't. We have a word for that word, and it's called Shiano.
Yeah, I don't think. And Zeph, we have no way to dump calls from out here, so that's on you.
That's
bro.
on you, Zeph.
I got it.
Hey, don't screw it up.
I like we just had a trash talk women's softball thing.
Yeah, that was surprising right there, man. LSU knocking off Tennessee like that, man. That's they better get focused going into this into the what is their championship chase called? They don't go to Omaha, they go to where?
They go to Oklahoma City.
Oklahoma City, yeah. So you gotta get things back in order.
So they're number one in the country. LSU
Coach
was
of the year, player of the year.
Pitcher of the year. LSU was the 8th seed in the tournament.
Yeah.
And they were able to beat Tennessee 2-1. 615-737-1045 is the number. Zeph, we're going to cut to Brian Callahan today. Again, the rookies on the practice field. He talked about what he's looking to see from the rookies over the next few days.
You want to see guys do the skills that are required to play their positions. You want to see them move, catch, run. You want to see guys hitting the sled, as you saw some of the linemen, just technique, all that stuff. The other part of it is, we're teaching a little bit too, and see how guys learn, how they retain, and can they take coaching from the meeting room out to the field and be able to execute those techniques. So that's all part of it. It's part of the learning process, and see how guys handle that stuff. And then, how do they interact with their teammates? How do they interact with their coaches? I told all of them this morning that, it's a 3-day job interview for a lot of guys, and every part of what they do is a part of the interview. Every person they interact with was interviewing, whether they know it or not. And so it's a holistic approach for a lot of guys to see what they're made of and what they're about.
Now, you forget that as a young guy. You come in, you're so excited just to be in the building, and you sometimes revert back to like that playful manner and forget that it is business. They want you to be loose and have fun, but sitting at the table and when somebody else walks up, you still joking around when you should be listening. Like, you forget, man, you're it's a professional franchise.
Yeah, Callahan talked more about, it's like we expect mistakes. You're going to make mistakes, but don't make the same mistake twice. Learn from your mistake and move forward, right? Like, don't get locked up by fear of failure. And we talked about the fear of failure philosophy a few days ago, and that's a big thing out there with the young guys. So we'll probably play a cut where he talks about that in just a little bit. Stay tuned. 615-737-1045 if you want in. Trash Talk Friday. We're talking a lot about the Titans and Tennessee Vandy. It is X Golf Friday here on 3HL. We want to give you a chance to win a $50 gift card to experience X Golf. Be caller number 5 now to win. 615-737-1045 and transform your golf game at one of their 2 locations, Nashville or Murfreesboro. Play, train, or entertain at the most innovative and accurate golf simulator experience in the world. To learn more, visit playxgolf.com.
What's happening, folks? Ron Slade coming to Brentwood Jewelry. That's what I'm bringing to you. 7012 Church Street East, located in the heart of Brentwood, just off Franklin Road. Brandon and the family will take care of you. All you got to go in there and tell them what your ideas are. Exceptional style, exceptional deals every day for over 50 years. Real easy, real simple to do. Mother's Day is here, people. This weekend it has arrived, so hurry on in there. Or first, go to BrentwoodJewelry.com, check it out online, see what you're looking for. And if that doesn't do, go in the building. That's right. In the building and get you something that makes mom that happy about the gift. And it's so easy to go get. Celebrate mom with a beautiful custom piece from Brentwood Jewelry. Go get a custom necklace, ring, or bracelet. Whatever represents your family and the love that you have for her. Looking for something more traditional? Select a premier timepiece from the robust watch collection for her to wear every single day. Take advantage of what they got going on, probably. I'm telling you right now, if you want to get it, shop local with Brentwood Jewelry, a family-owned and operated jewelry store for over 50 years.
pinched his eyelid to his eye. Fine. I checked his eyelids. I mean, I put a flashlight on him.
3HL 1045 The Zone. Brent Doherty, Don Davenport, and Ron Slay.
And they wouldn't do that.
Broadcasting live from D-Bat Indoor Baseball Facility.
Great facility, man. And a great reward for when you go out and you do great you have great
Win
practice.
the Super Bowl, drive off in a Honda.
Okay, yeah, you can do that too, Babsy. But they got the Fat Boy ice creams out here. So much different apparel that you can get. Hey, man, this
You
is
listen to Fat Boy ice cream as a way to get people down here?
I'm telling you, the people know about it. They coming. I'm driving out here for some.
Did
Fat
you
Boy
not
ice cream
eat the
sandwich.
rest of them?
That is.
No, there's plenty in there. I checked.
That is not for me to tell.
There's a lot in there.
Yeah, it's a lot in there.
Solid.
So
they have the Snickers ice cream bars. Ooh.
Yes, that's a different animal.
Mm-hmm.
Is it?
It's way better than the normal Snickers.
Way
boy.
better.
Oh,
Really?
my God, what?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I'm not a big Snickers guy, though.
Man,
No,
you eat that? It's boy.
It's better. Go ahead. Breaking Titans news.
Yeah, hit us with it.
The Titans have officially signed J.C. Latham, first-round pick.
There we go. Get it done.
That was fast.
I know they went to back. Usually they go from back to front, and they started to do that from back
It
front
took
to
forever
front.
with Will Levis last year, didn't it?
But he was a second rounder.
Yeah.
The first rounders are easier now because they're
Slated.
Yeah.
Okay.
But still, so now they've signed 5 of their 7 draft picks. So you're still missing 2. You're missing who? Sweat and Cedric Gray.
Yep.
It'll happen. T. Sweat was on the field today. He was talking about trying to find the ideal weight. They're trying to figure it out between him and the Titans and the nutritionists and all that stuff, like what he can play at. And I thought B-Hop made a great point on Blaine and Mickey. He said it's really like you could play at whatever weight, but like you get tired. So like, what weight do you need to play at where you can be effective and not get tired quicker?
Yeah, push through. Yep.
So he's at 366.
That's
down. So close to 400 pounds.
But compared to when he was 380, like it's 366 ain't bad.
Jeez. I was watching. I mean, he moves so well for a big guy.
That's what it is too, though, Babsy. How do you move with the weight?
Right.
I think, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
I talked about my experience being able to play at 245, 250, and when I lost all the weight, I didn't feel the same as far as being able to hold my ground.
Yeah, you couldn't take the banging.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Like I was not avoiding it, but trying to find ways to use my quickness to get around it.
Like when the big guys built the tent down.
Yeah, man. You trying to get out the tent.
Yeah, and you couldn't.
Yeah.
I love it when the big guys pitch the tent.
Yeah, I try to get in the tent. I'm in there. Take over the tent. It's a tent battle.
But if you were like 220.
Yeah, I had to jump out. Nope. I don't want to get in there.
Jump out of the tent.
Yeah, you don't want
go
to
see what's outside.
Yeah, so that's his thing. Like if he's coming off the line, he's able to move, use his quickness, and I guarantee he's going to be quicker, but it's going to have to be something added to his game. Is what made him dominant lost by losing the weight. And I don't think this is a significant enough amount of weight like they're asking him to lose or whatever his target rate.
Yeah, I doubt it's very.
15 pounds ain't
345, 350.
Because he moves well with the weight.
With it. Yeah, that ain't it. They were just saying he need to get out of 320, 310. You'd be like, whoa, wait a minute.
I mean, this is a former basketball player.
Yeah, it's different.
Well, and then that would change his game too, right?
Yeah, you would have to.
Yeah.
You would have to.
You didn't dive into that. You just gave me a little look. I ain't biting. That's kind of like what a pro wants.
Yeah, that's nope.
I can't ever get you to do it.
I hate this song now. What a pro wants, what a pro need.
We could do the commercial, me and you.
Yeah, I know. It is like they treat it like it's a conversation.
Then a conversation song.
Singing.
But it's like a conversation song, too.
Yeah, I hate it.
I hate it. Speaking of the NBA real quick, I want to get your take, and then we'll go back to the Titans audio with Brian Callahan. He's got some interesting things to say for you. So Murray threw the heating pad on the floor because he got frustrated at the official. So he tried to throw the heating pad on the floor during game action, and one of the players almost stepped on it.
Carl Anthony Towns.
Yes, which
could have been a disaster.
Jacked an ankle or something like that. He was fined $100,000, not suspended. You can just throw something on the floor.
That's a joke.
What does $100,000 mean to him?
That's a joke, man. That's a joke. You impeding play, like, man, he was 6, probably a half a foot away from stepping on that heating pad, dog. And ain't no telling what growing anything in a series like this. That ain't right. I don't care how frustrated you are. You can't do that.
Pat Beverly suspended for 4 games for throwing the ball at fans twice and the interaction with a reporter. What do you think about that one?
I think
he was dumb.
Yeah, that was really dumb. And
he did apologize. Do you know he called the woman that he hit with the ball?
Yeah, he should have did it. He should have did it publicly because he insulted her publicly.
Oh, that's a good point.
But the throwing the ball at the head of the person that wasn't looking in the stand, you can't do that. You can't do that, man. That's both of them were dumb. Both of them should be suspended. Like, I don't know how you lighten up. I guess the logic is it's a series going on with Jamal Murray. They don't want to have him take one of the key cogs, second best player probably on their team behind Joker, out the game. That ain't right, though, man.
You don't want to take the eyes off the series and all that. But still, I mean,
shouldn't have did it.
You got to keep things in check.
Exactly. And that's the problem. That's the problem with the NBA now.
Yeah.
That's what Stern,
as a whole, right?
Yeah, that's what Stern wins. That's what David Stern would win. He wasn't as much as siding with the players. Adam Silver is a players commissioner.
Yeah.
Players commissioner.
615-737-1045. Brian Callahan, Titans head coach, today talking about one of the topics that's out there all over the place, and that is J.C. Latham moving from right tackle to Alabama to left tackle in the pros. Brian Callahan talked about that today.
Everything you saw him do out there today was stance-wise, was left tackle stance related, but this was more about real simple, generic, fundamental stuff, as you saw, even as simple as getting in the stance, because, Coach has a way of how he wants his guys to look, and so he wants to make sure we start kind of from the very baseline. We'll see more as he gets going, but everything he has is geared towards that left side stance.
So, before we comment on that, let's also hear this. J.C. Latham himself talking about how hard is it for him to work at left tackle after not playing the position at Alabama.
I played left tackle all my life. When I was in high school, I wouldn't say all my life actually. Junior year and senior year, came to Alabama and then moved to right. So going back to left wasn't nothing too extravagant, especially since this whole combine pre-draft process, I was training at left the whole time. So it wasn't nothing too crazy.
How tired?
Oh, yeah.
Do you think he is of that question and that conversation? Sure. Like, can we be done with it now?
For sure. And
we've gotten enough.
He talked to us. We had him on for 30 minutes. You can find the podcast, and I hope you will, because it's one of the more interesting guests we've ever had on 3HL, this guy.
Yeah.
And so he was talking with us about that, about moving to the left side. And he said, one of my biggest regrets in life is having not played left tackle at Alabama. He really wanted to play left tackle at Alabama.
He said it's one of his triggers.
Yeah, it's one of his triggers. That's
one
of
his triggers to get him going.
And then people keep asking him about it.
I like that a lot.
So funny.
I like it.
Boy,
and now he gets asked about it all the time.
It's getting crowded here at D-Bat.
Yeah.
A lot of kids out here working. D-Bat, Murfreesboro.com, the website, that is where we are. It's interesting. I could listen to J.C. Latham basically talk about anything.
I agree.
Let's go down the list. J.C. Latham talking about day one under Bill Callahan.
Coach Callahan, he's very, very intricate with the detail of the work, and he'll let you know if you had a bad rep, he'll just tell you your rep sucked. And then, but if you did good, he'll let you know you did good. He'll show you areas to improve in, and he's really intricate. Even in the meetings, he'll show us the film and what it should look like, how it's supposed to be done. He'll talk to us about it, and then he'll even just grab random guys and be like, "Hey, all right, let me see you do this, do that." He grabbed me earlier when we were in the meeting, and we were going over our stance, and I was in my stance for like 2 minutes. So he was trying to show us and show me like how to keep the knee bend and the weight distribution and all that. But yeah, he's a great coach.
Wow. Bill Callahan into torture techniques.
Yeah.
It's like getting waterboarded.
That's why I don't feel. That's why I don't feel it's going to be a difficult adjustment for him, man. Like Bill Callahan, we see footage now. So what Coach Mack been telling us about, we see footage, and with seeing the footage, he is so dialed in and detailed. You have no choice. If you buy in, you have no choice but to be able to switch.
There was a lot made about Bill Callahan's sled that he invented that won't move unless you hit it right.
It's Bertha.
Yeah, we'll talk about that in the next segment, but definitely stay tuned for that. It's interesting to hear what Latham had to say about Bill Callahan's sled and getting adjusted to it. J.C. Latham talking about getting adjusted to the lingo of the NFL.
Not tough at all. With the background that I've had, just being at IMG, and then coming to Alabama, being with Coach Saban and all the great coaches over there, you're kind of used to having to pay attention to the little details of things. So, coming here, I mean, obviously there's a level of unknown that you don't know that you want to pay attention to, but just like someone told me once, success is when preparation meets opportunity. So, just preparing the right way, and you'll be good.
Mm-hmm. Preparation means opportunity. That's a definition of luck. Yep. There is no luck. Preparation meets opportunity. All of that. Latham talking about transitioning to the NFL. He leaned on a former teammate, Alabama offensive lineman Jedrick Willis.
Yeah, I've seen him. I know I've seen him twice. I can't remember the second time, but the first time I saw him, I was a freshman. We played Miami in Atlanta, the Chick-fil-A game. He came up and he was just talking to all the O-line guys and, just having a conversation with him then. I know I talked to him another time. I think it was at practice, and I think I was just talking to him about, like, the angle sets and pass sets and how everything goes. It wasn't, obviously, couldn't be a in-depth conversation because, at Saban's practice, everything's high and intense. So, I had about 4 plays where I can, ask him a quick question. But, I definitely try to reach out to the guys, especially the Bama guys who are here at this level. And, Landon Dickerson, Jedrick Willis, Evan Neal, guys of that nature, just to get advice. And even guys outside of my group like Jameer Gibbs, Bryce Young, Will Anderson, was a guy I had a conversation with previously to kind of how to step into that leadership role as a young guy. So,
I have no worries about this kid.
No, it seems like this is what you want right here.
I mean, he's already had conversations with Will Anderson and those guys about leadership in the NFL.
Right.
Like, this kid, nothing's going to intimidate this kid. He's mentally ready. He wants to learn.
Yeah, I think he wants to be the best player that is at his position in the sport. Like, I don't have any worry. Like, when I listen to him, what I don't have a worry about is him having something bad happen to him and then that spilling over to the next play.
Right.
I think he's a bounce back kind of personality type.
God, talk about a 180 from Isaiah Wilson, huh?
Yeah. They always say don't let one mistake turn into two.
Right.
It's hard not to with them.
It is.
And it did.
And then 3. And then 4. And
then 5. So I'm talking about Wilson?
Yeah, until you had to delete the board.
I mean, we're talking about Wilson. We're talking about the offensive line as a whole.
Man.
What do you think Isaiah Wilson's doing right now?
Trying to find D-back.
I mean.
Wouldn't that be something?
I know that he wanted to rap, but he wasn't any good at it.
You think he could play pro baseball?
I don't think that guy can play anything.
Maybe he can go play basketball since they think football players can play basketball. Maybe he can go do that.
Oh, man. Broadcasted live in Murfreesboro. D-Bat, you heard Slay mention it. Indoor baseball facility, lessons, batting cages, camps, clinics, 24,000 square feet, indoor climate control, 16 batting cages, state-of-the-art equipment, professional instructors, and more. When you come in, make sure you sign the sheet to register to win $400 toward a Rawlings customized glove that you can do online, and you can get that done. This is a perfect spot if you got kids that are thinking about playing baseball, or maybe they're too young right now, but you're going to go down that path. I love kids playing this sport because it teaches you how to fail. Everybody strikes out. Every single person that plays this sport strikes out. You got to learn how to deal with it. Mm-hmm. And so then, that helps in life. All sports help in life for sure. We're very big proponents, obviously, of kids playing sports on this show. Any and every sport they can play.
We got some athletes coming in here, by the way. Young, too.
So, obviously, you played basketball your whole life, right?
Mm-hmm.
When you were a kid, like 9, 10, 11, 12, what other sports were you playing?
Football. Then when
You didn't get into baseball, did you?
After T-ball, it was over.
You retired? Did you have a ceremony? You retired after T-ball?
No, I just didn't go back. The next year they saw they pitching from the mountain. Nope. You got no time for that.
The balls coming at his face thing, he just couldn't handle that. He was out on that.
All right, wow.
He's out on that.
All right, I think a lot of people would be.
Big ball. Little ball.
So you played volleyball, ran track, played basketball.
And softball.
And softball.
And played soccer as a kid.
Look at Babsy. Soccer mom.
I'm trying to envision you playing soccer as a kid.
Yeah.
Well, I bet you were chasing that ball all over the field.
I was feisty.
There was no way Babs was staying in any kind of position.
So I played because I was born and grew up in Texas, and so soccer was soccer's always the first sport you play, right?
Because you could play at the youngest,
right?
3.
And I played it for a while, but my mom would always put this, my hair in a high ponytail with this bright pink big bow, and so I was like, I guess this was probably like 6 or 7. We were playing competitive soccer or whatever, and there was a bigger girl who everybody on the circuit knew, right? It was the one you didn't mess with. Her nickname was Bam Bam.
Oh, yeah.
Yep,
do it.
It was
Old
one of
Bam
those.
Bam.
So our team plays Bam Bam's team. I go after the ball, go after her, knock her down. This is a famous story. Yeah, her dad goes, Bam Bam, you just let that little girl with the pink bow knock you over. Get up.
And it was Babs.
Yep, that was me.
She didn't want none.
I think I quit soccer like a year later.
The little girl with the pink bow just knocked you over. Bam,
Just
bam.
let that little girl with a pink bow knock you over.
Damn,
Get up.
Bam.
Baby Babs wears pink bows.
Baby Babs.
Every
she
day.
does.
Every day. There's not one day she doesn't wear a bow.
Yep.
Even when Dawn's out of town and Harder's got it.
Still
I know.
bowed
I'm
up.
so proud of him.
Still bowled up.
Yep. Well, part of it is you have to because she has this
Hair.
curly hair,
Yeah.
and so it at least holds it back out of her face. I don't
Yeah.
know what else to do with it.
You do complain about the outfit sometimes when you're out of town.
Well, first of all, half the time they're IU outfits, and then the other half, I'm like, that's a play outfit. That's not like a cute take her out outfit. But that's all right. Hey, you know what?
It is all right.
He's rocking it.
Yeah.
Get dressed.
He's the best single daddy on football weekends ever.
All right, when we come back, the infamous sled that Bill Callahan, offensive line Jesus, has created, what J.C. Latham thought about it, what Brian Callahan thought about it, next, 3HL 104.5 The Zone.
What's happening, good people? Wesley Mortgage, whywesley.com is where you need to head to. The owner, Chuck McDowell, good friend of mine, man. Friend of yours as well because he's a local Nashville native. I call him the boss. You can call him Chuck, though. He cares about the community and is proud to serve them. Chuck reinvests in the people and the places that make Nashville such a wonderful place. And while other mortgage companies are downsizing, Chuck McDowell and the Wesley Mortgage team are rapidly expanding, keeping people working in a career that they love and they would love to have you join the team. Now is the time. Wesley Mortgage is currently recruiting top mortgage talent and hiring. So with unique networking opportunities like being with the Tennessee Titans, the Music City Grand Prix, Nashville Predators, and more, you have the opportunity where a team is already in place to help you get to it. You're tired of the grind, tired of pressure, tired of micromanaging everything to make sure your clients get handled? Well, you owe it to yourself to go to whywesley.com. Hurry up and do it, whywesley.com.
So many people trust Two Rivers Ford. Football players, working moms, business owners. Why? Because Two Rivers Ford has been doing business with integrity for decades. Two Rivers Ford, the South's most trusted Ford dealer.
3HL 104.5 The Zone. Hunk said it looked like Slay. He had his glasses on, and he had the cane. He looked like he was blind. It's not a cane. It's a broom. Slay, you doing a little work here?
It's an orange broom.
Yep, I'm practicing. Practice makes perfect.
Practicing for the sweep?
Yep. Practicing to get all the fly balls and the home runs and cicadas out of Hawkins Field. We're taught to leave things nicer than the way we found them.
That's right.
So you're welcome.
I'm currently looking at a picture of a bunch of looks like crawfish over there.
At the field? Crawdaddies.
Yes, so,
Crawdaddy. They call them mud bugs, Babsy.
Oh, well, shout out to my guy Cal and Nicole.
Well, I'll come clean them up.
They are Tennessee fans, Slay.
That's right.
Those things are so good. You suck the brain. That's the taste in them.
Ew.
That's true.
I was thinking about
Anyway, they're
potatoes.
posted up in the parking garage. They're taking in the game. I don't know if I should say that. I don't know if that's legal. I guess it is, right?
Maybe they're just parking. They're going to head in.
That's right. With their crawfish.
Put them in a lunchbox.
Also,
hi, guys.
Shout out to your friend Lauren that we just met.
Yes. Hi, Lauren.
Lauren's daddy listens to the show, which means that she's forced to listen to
Which means that Lauren listens to the show, but she likes it.
So shout out Lauren's dad. Her brother is in there working to get better, get some reps in the batting cage here at Deep Bat.
Lauren is reading about Bigfoot.
Yeah.
She's got some good theories.
She said, my family are Bigfoot people.
That's right.
It makes me want to read it.
Her little book right there?
Yeah.
She also has a Loch Ness Monster one. That's the one. I'm like, that's
you like
the
that one?
Yeah. Go there next. And what?
Circle crops.
Yeah, circle crops.
Oh.
What's the last one? Atlantis? Yeah.
Atlantis.
Oh, Atlantis. Yeah, underwater city. We're here
Good
for that one,
stuff.
too. I'm trying to look and see if we left anything off before we go back to the sled. TSU hires Spurs assistant and 7-time WNBA All-Star Candace Dupree as their women's basketball coach. She is the 5th all-time leading scorer in the WNBA. TSU was 11-19 last year. They haven't had a winning season since 2014-15. Great hire.
Mm-hmm.
You get an NBA assistant with that kind of notoriety in the WNBA? I mean, Mickey Allen. Let's go.
Yeah, that's a great hire. Listen, Tennessee's always been a hotbed, so I'm sure with her cachet and her resume, she can walk into a lot of buildings and have their attention.
Speaking of women's basketball, the Indiana Fever had their first preseason game of the Caitlin Clark era. More than 13,000 in attendance for a WNBA preseason game. Caitlin Clark scored 12 in her preseason home debut.
Mm-hmm.
The National Weather Service has confirmed 3 tornadoes touched down in Middle Tennessee Wednesday. And it's funny, we were talking about that this is the kind of storm, like it takes a couple days, but they're going to figure out that there were multiple tornadoes. And the one in Springfield they caught on video, the one in Murray County went across 65, and so that one was obvious too. There was also one in Eagleville, Tennessee. So Eagleville, Tennessee, EF0, 80-mile-an-hour winds. Springfield, Tennessee, EF1, 90-mile-an-hour winds. Columbia, Tennessee, the Murray County tornado we just talked about. 1 person injured, 1 person dead, 140-mile-per-hour winds.
Oh, my gosh.
So that takes me through my entire notebook right there for the Friday edition. So let's do this. Let's go to talk about the sled. And Brian Callahan, his dad, Bill Callahan, obviously the offensive line coordinator. We call him offensive line Jesus. Brian Callahan talking about Bill Callahan's sled, different from other sleds.
I don't know if you guys know, I think my dad invented that sled. So it's designed in a way to more accurately mimic what it feels like to have to clamp and brace on, like what a normal defender would feel like. Some of the old school sleds, they don't really give you that same balance issue, and they're really hard to move. I mean, those I can't tell you how hard those things are to move, and to move straight, because they tip and they're off balance. They're meant to really stress guys' ability to strengthen their core, keeping their hands tight, and be able to drive a sled vertically as opposed to getting all off kilter. It's a balance thing. So there's a lot of indoctrination that goes into those sleds. Our guys, even now, it's taken them a couple weeks to feel good about moving them the way they're supposed to move. So it's fun to watch. I like watching those guys do it, but they improve pretty quickly. It happens fast.
Yeah, you got to hit that thing just right or it's not moving. J.C. Latham talking about how hard it is to learn that Bill Callahan sled.
Yeah, I mean, it's 380 pounds. You know, at Bama, we have a sled similar to it, not exactly like that, but we just put our coaches on it. So it's kind of, you know, the same in that sense, but I mean, it really emphasizes technique. You know, on my first rep where he wanted us to move it, you know, I shot out my hips and kind of got it straight up. And if you get it straight up, you're not going to move it as a D lineman. You know, it'll be a stalemate. So you really kind of got to gradually drive as you rise with your hips. So that's something that I was learning as I went. But it really emphasizes technique though.
He just taught all of us a little bit about technique, huh?
Mm-hmm. Means something.
Like that guy.
Absolutely love it. Thanks to Eggy Bop, Kirby, Hunk, Zeph back at the world-famous Music Row where our studio is located, and the great people here at D-Bat Murfreesboro. If you're looking for batting cages, this is awesome. 24,000 square feet. Get it done. dbatmurfreesboro.com. D-Bat Sports on all the socials. 920 Esther Lane in Murfreesboro. There is a D-Bat location in Bowling Green as well. Guys, it's been fun.
It's another week
Happy
down.
weekend, people.
Happy Mother's Day, Babsy.
By the way, we have a winner.
Carson Taylor is his name. Carson will be contacted.
Murfreesboro.
Have fun at Tennessee Vandy. Deal?
Yep. I'll be out there on the street with a broom.
You can hear the series right here.
On 104.5 The Zone right now. Good night. God bless. Love y'all.
See ya.
Wouldn't want to be you, especially Candy.